I can hear everybody loud and clear. Yes, indeed. You and my dear. Right across from me, sitting close to his cell. Howie Bell. Yes, he's in the spell.
Hey.
Got the piz out right to the miz off. I'ma tell you something for my niggas from down south. Just talking about the South Carolina. Oh. And then he's smoking on the pine.
I love when Steven freestyles.
Hey.
Jump in, Howie. Jump in, Howie.
Let me clear my throat.
All right.
Howie Bell's on the microphone. I grab it. I play with it. Don't leave it alone. Slap it up like a slapstick comedy show. I go and I go and I go. And then I get the motherfucking microphone and the flow with. Oh, wow. That's what happens when you smoke a good tree. You make up shit that don't make sense to you or me. You just be doing all kind of shit. You know, like, fucking. I ain't even know if we can cuss. Can we cuss?
Of course.
Oh, of course.
This is our show.
Oh, we can.
It's our show.
We can
Our
swear.
studio. No one can throw you out of here.
No one. No one.
Nobody.
I didn't know if y'all was streaming via some type of ministry.
It will be no old nigga in his drawers come down telling us to get out. Get the fuck out of here with your loud ass. Who the hell are you? I'm the owner. You know, all that type of shit.
No doubt.
My name's Abdullah.
I done had that shit happen before. No, I'm the owner.
All right. It's going to be a great show today on SlapStik Radio.
SlapStik Radio. We got some special guests.
Yeah.
Special guests in the house.
Special guests in the house tonight. We got Howie Bell,
Hey.
G, and
Honey
Tisa
G.
Braddy.
Hey.
Usually,
Hi.
I have a whole outline for the show, but not tonight. We're just going to go in.
Howie
Yeah.
Bell
Yeah,
is here.
we going in.
We don't
Well, we
need
need an
no-
outline.
We don't need no
for it.
outline.
Yeah, Howie
Speaking
Bell.
outline.
Not at all.
Yeah, we don't need
An
that.
outline for what?
Yeah.
What are we outlining?
Yeah. Well, let's start with
The
you,
world
Howie.
don't have an outline
Not
right
at all.
now.
Yeah, we need one though, right,
What the hell
Howie?
we gonna do? Come in with a plan?
That's why I'm starting with you. What's up, Howie? Let's talk. What's going on?
What up?
What's new?
Shit, don't ask me. I'm in the 3rd grade now. I've been homeschooling and shit. I am literally back in elementary school. Don't ask me about
Anything.
Yeah.
Of the world.
Yeah. I'm a whole different person right now. Last time you saw me, I don't think I had hair.
You didn't.
You didn't.
You didn't.
Yeah.
Last time I saw you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have any hair, man. I was like, man,
Yeah.
how can this guy just grow hair? You need to tell LeBron about what you did or how you reversed that shit. You know what I mean?
That's that stimulus hair.
Yeah. How you reversed this condition?
I had to choose between getting me a new car or getting that hair.
Getting the hair. You got
Oh,
your car.
car, I can drive to the hair.
Nah, you got you little 8 up in the front.
Yeah. I can't,
You
man.
can't rock it out. I get it.
No, man.
But you know, and my friends got mad at me too. They was like, "Man, you got hair."
And been running around
You know, like,
bald.
literally, I had people texting me, calling me, like, "Man, how you gonna just front on us like that?"
And get-
What are you talking about? You know, people like us, man. That
Right.
had no, you know, we all
He got
Gotta go
edges,
hair. Yeah,
edges and all.
I just didn't wear, hair because I was traveling so much doing comedy. So it was just an easy fix,
Yeah,
to go
right, no
ahead
doubt.
and cut your hair bald head and go do the show. So it wound up going from doing that to months to years of me just, cutting my hair. And so when when we all got on lockdown and no clubs was open, I was like, what's the use of me cutting my hair? So I just started growing everything out. It was way longer than what it is now, to be honest with you.
Wow, that's
Man,
crazy.
it's beautiful.
That
It's like a hot brownie, man.
Yeah, man.
It's
And
nice,
that's all
man.
good, brother. Hey, look, man, hey, just in time for the movement. I felt like I was
Right.
ready. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
the movement when I came out the
The
quarantine.
movement.
We're still in the quarantine, but
Like Judas.
people act like we out of it. But yeah, man. So the hair, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel good. I feel different right now. We've all been kind of in jail for a minute. Now we kind of getting a little bit on house arrest, a little bit. It's kind of getting easing up, but I don't know if we should. But that's another story. I guess we'll talk about that. But I guess people are coming out their shells a little bit.
Yeah.
Some people have never left. Like in the South, they never stopped.
They never stop.
Yeah, especially in
never-
Texas, they never really.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, they never
Florida.
really stopped.
Yeah.
Did y'all see what happened in Miami
Yes. Yes.
lately for spring break?
Oh my.
I
Oh
heard
my.
everybody that went to Miami got wingworm. That's what I
Well,
heard.
the police was whooping them and everything.
Man, listen, man. Look, They twerking out there. They doing all kind of, you know what I'm saying? And which, you know, I'm not mad at them doing that.
You're going to give a curfew?
We went to Freaknik.
So they're going to invite them there and then put a curfew. Is that oxymoronic or what?
I think too many people came and they wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then everybody was been on lockdown, man. Even the kids. You
Everybody
know what I'm saying?
came.
So they kind of flocked to, you know, Miami. And they kind of, you know, they went nuts.
That's what
like I said, we had Freaknik, so I'm not
Right.
really mad at them going. I think, but at this time in society with the, you know,
Yeah.
we're in the middle of a pandemic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So whether you have a conspiracy theory about it or not, I think you need to be cautious right now.
Sure.
I think they were being a little careless.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta be ready for Miami. Miami's home for me, so you just can't be going to Miami to go to Miami.
Oh, willy-nilly.
All you do is South Beach.
Right. I mean, that's where they were at.
Don't go nowhere else.
Nowhere else.
Pork and beans.
There's more
Nowhere
down
Don't go
than
pork and beans.
South Beach.
No.
Don't go.
Little Italy. What's it? Little
Little
Sicily. Little Haiti. All that places.
Town, Liberty City.
Liberty
Carroll
City.
Coconut Grove.
Coconut Grove.
I mean, if you
South
watch First
Miami.
48 and you hear any of those places, don't go there
No, go
At all, bro.
at all.
At all.
I've been in some nice places in Miami, man.
Oh, sure.
And without even touching the beach.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So, I mean, Miami is a great city. You know, it was built off cocaine, but it was a great city. All those buildings.
That's
down
why
there
it's so
built
nice
off-
and pretty.
yeah. All that's built off drug money. That's funny, though, how nobody really acknowledges that, but everybody kind of knows that
Yeah.
about Miami.
No one says anything about it.
Yeah, if you look at
Like
all the documentaries, everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? It was drug money, corruption, and all that built that, you know, beautiful, beautiful skyline.
That's why.
You know what I'm
That's why
saying?
Crockett and Tubbs episodes were so good.
That's
I watched every episode of Miami Vice, man.
Right.
They had on Versace suits.
That show was fun about drug money.
Exactly.
It was a drug dealer that was a producer.
We had to learn how to use triple beams in the 4th grade.
I'm sure.
I wouldn't doubt it. That was
I mean, what was the big guy they were
Learn how to
after?
whip. You got to waste stuff. That's so funny.
Mendoza, Sosa, what was his name? The big guy that Crockett and Tubbs were after the whole time.
I can't remember his
Big
name.
drug dealer.
Yeah, the big guy. They were
Yeah.
after the whole time.
Yeah,
Right,
the whole
right,
time.
right. They could never catch him.
Never catches.
Yeah, they could never get him. Yeah, Miami. But it's a beautiful town.
Beautiful
city.
town, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, a lot of cultures there. It's far removed from that drug part. I mean, I'm sure that's everywhere. But Miami is beyond that now. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, they are.
They just had a good booster.
They did.
They had good seed money. Yeah, they had good seed money.
Startup money.
Yeah, they had good starter money. Now they can do whatever they want to do.
Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Oh my God! No format here
Right.
today. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
No problem.
No problem.
How you guys like to Coming to America?
I haven't seen the
I loved
second
it.
one yet.
You haven't seen the second one?
No.
Really?
I loved
Now
it.
you know that's the one I'm talking
Well,
about. I gotta be
right.
talking about the
Right.
second one,
Right. You thought it was a third?
Yeah.
It's your team.
I thought like my brother right here, man. I thought it was good. To be honest,
good.
with you.
So did
I was one of the first to come out on social media and be like, man, it's a great movie. Y'all tripping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What are y'all looking at?
What are y'all
What are you
looking
looking
at?
and what are you looking
waiting on?
for?
What are you looking for?
They
There you
were
go.
looking for the same movie that they saw 6,022 times.
Yeah.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like they were looking for the same movie.
Yeah.
And it was like they couldn't get their minds wrapped around something new. You know what? That's a telltale sign of how society is overall, though.
And how
We
it's
don't
been-
know how to adjust mentally to change.
No, we're
Exactly.
spoiled.
So therefore, we
Right,
don't.
right.
Yeah.
You
The
know what?
storming of the Capitol. All of this is because of spoiledness of
Yeah,
American
yeah.
society. It's,
So
Absolutely.
let me ask you something. It's certain things like, okay, they coming to America. That's like you trying to mimic something like that. Trying to like mimic losing your virginity. Once you lose your virginity, nothing else you do after that is like losing your virginity. So everything else just follows. It's either just gonna be good or it's gonna be bad. I mean, I don't agree with them making a Coming to America 3. You feel me? I think it ends right here. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the end. But I really enjoyed
Well, I think
the movie.
everybody would be too old. They would have to rush it. You would have to make that like next year.
Right.
But it trips me out because y'all remember a few years ago, Naeem Lynn always joked like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be in the new Coming to America," and then he's like, "Psych, I'm just playing," and then there really is one.
Yeah.
There really is one. I enjoyed it. I loved it.
Well, I was
love
glad to
references.
see all the comedians, the comics that Eddie chose to put in the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I was glad to see.
Me too.
Not just
I
actors,
appreciated
but
that the most about
Yeah.
it. Like
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes, with even with Dolomite, with this right here, Wesley Snipes to me has been one of the best black actors. He can play an action star, he can play any kind of role.
Sure.
But Hollywood be trying to pick and choose and posse up and buddy up. But one thing I like about Eddie Murphy is he exercises his power.
Oh, yeah.
If Eddie Murphy gonna use
Oh,
you,
yeah.
it ain't nothing Oprah Winfrey or anybody else can do. You feel me?
And to have Michael Blackson,
Blackson.
and Big Laz, and Tracy Morgan, and you know what I mean?
Yes.
To have all of these people.
And the new guy that played
Rodney
Younger
Perry was in
King.
it.
Yeah, Rodney Perry.
Who was the young guy? He gave an opportunity to play his son.
His son.
I can't remember his name.
Dude,
He did a good job.
how'd you get
Yeah.
the opportunity?
He did an excellent
He
job.
put a guy on.
I think Eddie's daughter did a great job.
She did.
She did a great
she did
job
as well.
To be her first job out the gate. You know what I mean? Her
Great job.
debut.
You know, one of my favorite parts of the movie is when the king said, "Hey," he was on his deathbed, and he wanted his funeral while he was still alive.
And they did the funeral.
And they did the funeral
And blew it out.
They blew it up, and then he said, "I think I'm going to die." And he closed his eyes, and faded away.
That tripped me out.
was the funniest damn
That-
scene
it was.
I've seen in a movie
Right.
in so
I
long.
think
I was
I
like, what are
would've
people
done
thinking?
Yeah.
The people that was like, this is terrible. I was like, oh
No.
my
No,
god.
this
I was like,
is hysterical.
all the jokes just went over their head.
Yeah.
I was
This
like,
is
you
hysterical.
couldn't respect that
It's-
scene
it's not-
alone.
Do you know, like,
And that was the scene
people
where-
from down south that say, just take me there, like they eat something real good.
It was-
Oh, kill me now, take me now. You know, that type of
Hey,
thing.
Gladys Knight performing, and he died.
he was like,
I can go now.
I can go now. I can go now. There you go. There you
That
go.
was hysterical.
Like, I can
And that
go
was
now.
the same like little sequence of scenes where Eddie had met Leslie Jones' character
Uh-huh.
in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she smoked the weed with him. That's why he didn't remember and all that. I thought that was cleverly
Oh,
done.
wow.
For them to go
That
back to
twist
the
there.
apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
the club. Look,
And throw that
Arsenio
twist.
was looking just like he was in the first one.
Yeah.
Wesley.
Yeah.
Did you see the silhouette of the man that died with the dog?
With the dog. I
Did
did.
y'all think
On the
that-
floor with the cane. The
Yeah.
whole way they did that. People tried to dissect that on social media. Oh well, they went straight from the club to work. I say exactly.
Yeah.
And Simi, but I try to remind people. Simi told him, look, we haven't had sex since we've been here.
Yeah.
I was like, that's why he was like trying to see if he can remember. I
Sure.
said the way they wrote it and they slipped it in there, it's like that made it make sense
Uh-huh.
because he was like, you didn't know. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You
Right.
remember because
Yeah,
you got
remember.
that's called great writing,
No doubt.
and it was great
No
cinema
doubt.
the way they put that tie that together. People that said that movie was trash are just
Dude.
I don't know what they're looking at. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to critiquing a movie, maybe they look at other kind of movies. You know what I'm saying? But as far as comedy and as far as just cinema, period, it was to me it was great. To me it was the best that they could do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To follow up. The only thing
Sure.
that they didn't do was bring back the Soul Glow part. of it.
Yeah.
But that was dated because I was in the '80s, so I
And
could
it was
see
hard.
that.
Yeah.
As
Yep.
hard as it
And
was
they
to
tried.
follow
They tried,
that
though.
first
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
did
But
try
they
that.
still had the poster in the background, though, in
They
the
did.
barbershop.
They
They
did.
had the Soul Glow
They played a
poster.
song too.
Yeah.
The updated
The
version.
updated version of it, they did. They
Remix, which is great.
yeah, for real. So they kind of, you know what I'm saying? They tried to
Touched
kind of
on
like
it.
touched on it, you
Yeah.
know.
The one part I
I thought it was
appreciated was when they brought back the twins. That was my favorite part.
Oh yeah.
I
They brought back
love
the
that.
twins twice because they
Yeah.
re-showed the first original shit,
Mhm.
and then they brought them back again. At the
Again,
end. So
yes.
They kind of got two plays
Mhm.
in the movie, which was funny,
Mhm.
which was brilliant, man. They did
Brilliant.
that brilliant.
I thought it was a great job.
Yeah.
All around, I thought it was a
Right.
great job.
Anybody who didn't like this movie is waiting on Titanic Part 2. It's just those type of people, man.
Ah man,
You know?
I'm gonna tell you why they didn't like it, because I know how people, how we think, especially our people. They did not like the son. I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
And of course I saw a lot of reviews. They didn't like him because he was new.
Exactly.
And we don't like to accept new things.
Right.
So this is the part that they didn't like. They didn't like him.
Right.
Remember they hated Mike Epps when he replaced
They hated Mike Epps when he replaced
They hated Mike.
Good, great point, Stephen G.
They did. They hated my man.
Great point.
And he used to like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that's what they did to him. They hated him because he was the new son.
Right.
And he was new, and they didn't know how to get used to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And they hated
Took him
him.
a while.
Yeah.
It took him a while.
But he did a great job.
He did a great job.
He did a great job.
He
I
did.
mean, what else can he do?
And they,
You know what I'm saying?
what else can he do?
You know what?
And once they watch it, and just like with Mike, once they watch it and they'll warm up to it, they'll be like,
Right.
when they just judge him on what he's doing, instead of judging him against the first movie.
Right.
You know.
Now that character could have been another comedian though. So if I have to look at it from both angles, you know what I'm saying?
Easily.
That could have been a stand-up guy. It's some stand-up comedians that could have did that spot
And killed that.
and deserved that play.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he didn't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But from Eddie did what he did. You know what I'm saying?
I think Eddie gave him an acting alley-oop.
Yeah.
Acting
He
alley-oop,
did, and he
not a
should.
comedy
There's
alley-oop.
some comedians that are well deserving of that.
Of that alley-oop that's been doing it
That's been
35,
doing,
40,
for a long time. And they can act too.
Yeah,
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna tell you
And
what,
it would have brought
you know what we're gonna find
something, maybe even more to that character.
Right. But you know what?
So maybe that's what the other people are
Right.
saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what they say. But you know what? Just like with Chadwick, it took us a long time to learn why he was chosen and really got those opportunities. You know, he wasn't big on the map. I was still trying to get over him not using Omar Epps and stuff no more.
Right.
To be honest with you,
Right.
I started to
No
boycott
doubt.
stuff because it's too many actors for you guys to keep recycling the same black actors.
Okay,
We feel the same way about comedians.
Let me say this.
So many comedians.
Let me throw this out here.
Oh.
Since you went there, let me throw this out here. The girl that just did Aretha Franklin, she's a British actress.
Yes.
What do you guys think about them snatching up black British
She did Harriet
actors?
Tubman too.
She played Harriet Tubman as well.
Right,
I was
right,
about to
right.
say that as well. Yeah. What do you guys think about that?
I love it, bro.
I mean, these black British actors, and I don't know if it's tit for tat. I mean, do they do the same thing? Do they snatch?
Well, I want to.
Does
Do they snatch American actors
I
over
mean,
there?
I
I'm
think-
sure they do.
I'm sure they do,
But let me
yeah.
tell you this: I ain't mad at the black
British actors over here?
No,
Not at all.
they got the same struggle, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
they're African.
Listen, they got the same struggle, bro.
They're British actors.
Say it one more time.
They got the same struggle.
So they struggle, brother.
The boat just stopped over there and didn't come over here. I mean,
They
we're
got
the same
struggle,
people.
man.
Oh, yeah.
We're the same
Listen,
people.
they've been dealing with
So
it.
we can't hate on them.
Nah, we
You know
can't
what I
hate on
mean?
them at all.
If you want to
That's what they want us to do.
yes, they do.
You know what I'm saying? Like they want us to be like, oh man, why they getting a job? But no,
Yeah.
let them get it. Yes,
Let them get it.
let them get
Let
it.
them
Yeah.
get it.
Because we are family. We
Yeah.
are brothers and
Okay.
sisters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they,
No
And
doubt.
if
the more the merrier.
That's
Division.
Yeah, that division. We ain't going back.
That's
We
right.
ain't stopping that. This cold, this track.
We gotta
Because-
multiply.
And
Multiply.
if we were to go there, we would expect the same opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We would.
Yeah.
Come on.
We would.
Come on.
Unity is
Exactly.
universal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you, there are a lot of white actors that get snubbed by British white actors.
Sure.
Yep.
So they go through that type
They go
of
through that.
thing.
Yeah.
Let's keep it even here.
Yeah,
you know what I
they
mean? Like they go through that. So I mean, you know. So I think that's just a thing of fair exchange. I'm sure there are American actors that are over in Europe acting and getting good European movies. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Uh-huh.
there's a whole movie industry over there as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I mean, there's a whole movie industry in every country.
And they love
You know what I'm
Americans,
saying?
so yeah,
absolutely.
sure.
Come on, they love
Yeah.
it. They just keep
They
that a
love us.
secret because they don't want Americans to travel abroad and understand how divine you are.
Yeah.
You know
No
what I'm
doubt.
saying? Because America has created some excellent people. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Thinking and creative people.
I mean, we go to Europe. I mean, even the rappers go to Europe and do very
Everybody
well.
Oh,
does
yeah.
very well.
Right.
Every country.
Right.
Every country.
I
I went.
like the guy on Harry Potter, but I like Stephen King a little better.
I
That
went
was
to Turkey,
perfect.
and when I went to Turkey to visit my old college roommate who was from Turkey. But when she picked me up, she was playing hip hop music. Like they got a hip hop station in Turkey. I was actually shocked about that. I was not
Yeah. And if you don't go anywhere,
Right.
only thing you know is where you are.
That's right.
So you don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know some things. So it's like you can be very smart not traveling abroad, but that's all you know. And the only thing you know is the bubble that you're in. You're only gonna your knowledge is limited.
Well, you haven't seen it. You might have read
Yeah, and you
about it.
think that everybody that looks like you is that
like you.
certain way, or
It's
it's like you,
you.
and that's not true.
Nope.
Like I mean, a brother can look like him, look like him, look like you, look like that, and we act totally different, or have an accent, or be from Barbados, or be from Europe, or be from Jamaica or something, or whatever, what have you. Or Puerto Rico, or be from Detroit or Cleveland. It doesn't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or Columbus. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? So we keep putting ourselves in this group, you know what I'm saying? Like thinking that we're all the same. What do they call that? Monolithic? Is that the word that I'm looking for? And it's like we gotta stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand that everybody's diverse, and we can use that diversity. It's gonna make us strong.
I agree with you 100%.
We gotta use the diversity. Quit making us think the media be blasting us on that, making us think everybody is gangster, everybody's hard, or some kind of street. All black people is this kind of ghetto girl with the wears bonnets all the time, and you know what I'm saying? They make it seem like black women is the most ghetto. Like come on, all black women ain't like that.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think that's because they have the word ghetto misconstrued. If you look at it in a negative connotation, yes. But ghetto is really resourceful. Back in the day, your TV ain't work, antenna. What you do? Put a little aluminum foil on it.
And boom! Back in
That's
business.
ghetto, but that's resourceful. We started STEM. You hear me?
Yeah, we started.
I'm gonna tell you like this, like even.
I think my grandma started Beanie Weenie.
Oh shit! Put them on some rice.
Beanie Weenie.
But you know what?
Cut the hot dogs up
people
in
were
the
trying to say.
come
People were trying to say because you ghetto, your mentality and the way you think can expand. But to me, I grew up ghetto. I got the green food stamp and two of the other ones for
so did I.
You know what I'm saying? Every week, and we had an escort that had water in the back seat because our sunroof never closed.
Yeah.
And all that. We used to climb through the window with church clothes under the projects in the parking lot to get in the car. But one thing about me, man, when I did come up and get money, I never really had the love of money. It was things in life, just the value of life. Like you said, stepping out and going to an all-black college and just meeting new people.
Yeah.
I meet about 25 people every day. And it means a lot to me. You feel me? More guys hug me, you know what I'm saying, than anything, but I love meeting guys, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a lover of the brethren. So that's how I roll.
Yeah.
Because I don't never know who I'm going to meet, but you know what? I want to be in the right place at the right time, and it ain't just to ask for opportunity or nothing like that. I want people to meet me too.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good outlook. I like that. That's a good perspective too.
That's good positive too.
Yeah.
Man. That's it. That's why about positivity, man.
Yeah.
I'm very blessed and glad to be here. I never buried none of my children. I never buried my parents. And everything that I've asked God to do for me in my life, He did for me. And comedy is for me. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I don't care if it's good to people, bad to people.
How long you been at it, Mike?
Man, I've been at comedy. I've only been doing open mic. I've been a professional comedian 3 years now. Okay. So 3 years, but I've been writing for 7 years because I said when I get 40 years old, this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. So you got a lot of material built up.
Yes,
like,
I have
okay,
my little Bible, and I wrote 7 years. Yes. I have my Queen CD ready and everything.
Buddy G, I want to know, do you wear your glasses all the time?
You know what? To be honest, certain songs. I wear them at church.
Why not? Why not be honest?
It depends on the life.
To be honest, like you say, I'll be lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
but to be honest,
I'll be honest.
Because that song came to mind. I wear my sunglasses.
That's why
to be honest, you know what I mean? Howie, when somebody say, to be honest,
Man, you already know what's coming after that. Some dishonesty.
So Howie,
usually.
Howie, we're in 3rd grade. We're up early in the morning. What's for breakfast?
It depends. It depends. My daughter's, it depends. Man, might make a breakfast sandwich, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, she'll pop something in the microwave, or I might cook something. Or I might tell her nothing. Water.
Nothing.
Water and some fruit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait till lunchtime.
A piece of
Some piece of
toast.
toast, some
With some jelly on it.
We're
orange.
fasting today.
Yeah, like I change it up. You know what I'm saying?
I'll bust that out real quick. If we lay a piece of toast with some jelly on it,
Oh, man, yeah. And my
Eat
daughter
that in the
loves
car.
hot chocolate.
Eat that in the car.
All the time. My daughter,
yeah, hot chocolate.
You're not gonna wake up drinking damn hot chocolate
Right.
every damn day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna drink some water first,
Yeah.
and then maybe hot chocolate tomorrow. Shit.
My sister just feeds my damn nephew. He fat as hell. I got him and everything. You know, I got the kids. We go to Wendy's. He gonna ask for a triple. I said no. He like 11. I'm like no. Triple.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if I let a little kid eat a half of a meatloaf. That's like a half a meatloaf.
With topping. A half a meatloaf with topping.
I'm not gonna let you do that.
And bread.
You're not gonna do that on my watch.
Yeah, I'm not on my.
Man, people do that shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. You know what people do?
They buy anything the kids say.
Listen, they do whatever it takes for kids to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
And that's why
Leave
kids
me
try to
the
act
fuck
like they
alone.
got money. No, they broke.
A tablet
Okay?
and a triple.
That's why kids so spoiled. It goes back to what we were talking about.
Right.
Americans just so spoiled.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
everything right now.
Right.
It's everything right
Gratification
now.
is just
And it's
right.
passed down to the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And they feel like entitled too.
Yeah, sure.
Like if
We're
you don't do
deserving.
this,
You don't
man,
like
you
us.
horrible.
You don't like us.
You don't like us. You want to
Yeah.
give us a triple. Damn, that's horrible, Stevie G.
It's horrible.
Oh my.
Horrible.
It's horrible.
Horrible. It's
Oh,
horrible. You can't put hands on the kids too.
You
You
don't.
can't put hands on what kid.
Yeah.
I'm saying legally, like
Hey, look.
it's horrible because
I put them
I'm trying
hands
to tell you. 'Cause
Remember when we grew up?
I
It
put
was
them hands on.
you better not do this before you get your ass whooped. Now it's you better not do that. You ain't gonna get so and so. I ain't gonna buy you that new
I'm doing it all. I'm taking shit and whipping
and
it.
whooping your ass. I'm doing it
At
both.
least it's going to catch me.
nigga, my mama was light skinned. She used to give a thunderous ass whooping. I was more afraid of my mom, nigga, than Darth Vader, Freddy Krueger, anybody.
Did your mom
nigga.
kick you out when you was 18?
No, I left.
You left.
That's what you're
Yeah.
supposed to.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about parents kicking their kids out when they turn 18?
Well, you know what? As a kid, the only reason I left is because I knew we lived in cramped quarters, and I was trying to make things easier for my mom.
Mhm.
And I always told my parents I was gonna try to do something so I could take care of them. You feel me? And eventually, later on, my mom came to live with me in Alabama for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And got on my nerves, but I sacrificed things. But as a kid, you gotta love your parents on your own. It don't matter how they whooped your ass or what
whatever.
you didn't get.
Yep.
You just love them because you watch them sacrifice for you.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. And they owe you nothing.
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 Nothing, bro.
After 18.
Hey,
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not according to Kirk Franklin's son.
Yeah.
Man.
Franklin said,
That nigga on,
you owe
this
me.
nigga in his 30s.
Yeah.
33.
This nigga in his 30s talking about daddy did this. What?
You ain't took me
Daddy
shopping.
cuts me out.
You ain't took me shopping.
Nowhere. I ain't been in no family pictures.
This nigga the same age as Jesus.
Yeah,
tripping, bro.
Yeah, you are really tripping.
Really
Jesus
tripping.
gave his life for the world. What you
Thirty
doing?
three.
Man, you on some super sucker shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
He
saying?
on the phone double clutching it. You ain't
Yeah. Dude, you a part of
Man,
a
you
my
so
man's been a
smart.
multi-millionaire. You spoiled as hell.
Spoiled.
You and a punk.
No,
Yeah.
That's the 18.
You could have took some of that money you been got.
I'll beat him up Kurt
Did
Franklin.
anything.
I will kick his little ass for Kurt
Me
Franklin.
Man.
too.
For real.
Name.
In Jesus'
That's why
name.
Kirk, like,
Oh,
the
that's-
skinny
I don't
ass.
know if you saw it, but he came back with a rebuttal, is what I'm saying. Like some
Yeah.
old, like, yeah, my dad ain't tell y'all that, you know, all the story, and, you know, he ain't really been trying to get counseling. He just trying to do that for y'all, for show, you know what I'm saying? You know, my
I didn't see
dad,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
He really
And he was
ain't
posting
doing
like little,
that.
like, you know, the new shit, like, he would post some words on the screen, like, you know, you will never, I'm paraphrasing, I'm making up shit, but he was like, you won't defeat my character, I will always be strong. And then he'll come
No
back and
weapons
say
formed
something. Yeah, no
against
weapons
me shall
formed against me shall prosper. Then he'll come back and talk a little bit, yeah, you know, the family ain't really been including me in nothing since I was on Jet magazine, you know what I'm saying, with
Jet.
the family. or whatever that was, LD. Man, listen, dude, let me tell you something, man. That dude is the epitome of spoiled, man.
Yeah, sure.
From a entertainer family, from a somebody that's been working in the industry for as long as Kirk Franklin has. This child has benefited everything from
everything.
Sure.
You know what?
Whether he understands it or not.
Exactly.
His lifestyle, where he lives.
If Kirk Franklin was shitting on him, he wouldn't even have Kirk Franklin's number.
Come on, exactly. He wouldn't even talk about it. Right. He wouldn't even have his daddy's number if he was really shitting on him like that. He wouldn't even have my number, dude.
Look at 50 Cent. Look at 50 Cent.
He's big enough to cut him all the way off.
Okay.
And he was not cut all the way off.
He wasn't.
You still able to call me and record me?
Yeah, sure.
I wasn't cut off.
And I'm mad at you.
I'm mad at you because you know I'm mad at you because we going through some shit any damn way.
Sure.
Right.
So you recorded me because you knew I was hot.
How do you get his last name though?
And there's some little fast shit.
Because this is child.
This is how much Daddy loves me.
I think so.
This is how much Daddy loves me. Recording it. That was some listen how much Daddy loves me. Inside of him, that's what he was really saying to everybody. I can make him go off.
I can make him go off on that
because he loves me.
Because he does love you.
Dumbass. Yeah, he does.
Right.
Listen,
and you didn't have to make everybody.
That was a setup.
That was a setup. He didn't have to make everybody know that.
That was a publicity setup.
Yep. And I told my kids.
Right. That's
fuckery.
That's fuckery. You know what? Let me tell you something.
Because his daddy is rich, and it's to throw a monkey wrench in his whole fucking life.
Let me tell you something. I met Marvin Sapp.
And I'll beat his little ass.
Right. Let me tell you what Marvin Sapp told me. Marvin Sapp told me, he said, I got 2 daughters and a son. He said, both of my daughters got 2 jobs. He said, I done my part. You grown. You know what I'm saying? He said, I help them out the way I can. He told me this, man, to me face to face. He said, but both of my daughters got 2 jobs, bro.
See that?
He said, my money, my money.
Mm-hmm.
And if I choose to do for you what I want to do, that's what I do.
And it's not like you don't want to help your kids.
Right.
It's not like you don't want to do something for anybody. But you want people to be independent. Especially when you reach of a certain age.
You don't want to be an enabler.
The funny part about all this, though, is I remember being young and wanted to get a job. I couldn't get it. I was too young to get a work permit.
Me too.
I was trying to get a job. I did the paper route. I did the paper route joint. I worked everywhere, man.
Me too.
Restaurants.
I was telemarketing at 14.
You know what really forced me to hustle?
But the thing about it, I wanted to work. That's the thing about it. I wanted my own money. I didn't give a fuck about it. I was like, this shit ain't coming fast enough. I need to get a job.
Okay, you going to the mall looking around. Looking around, nigga. Like, John will buy me something when I get some money.
Man, I need some money. That shit motivated the shit out of me to work.
Bro, just because my mother was trying to do better by us and stuff, and she was working really hard, they told us that, and we were living in the project in Seven Gardens, they told me and my sister, we could not work the summer program because our mother made too much money. I said, do you know where we live?
JTBA.
Do you know where we live?
Yeah.
We live in Sullivan Gardens. We make too
much.
Make too much money.
Yeah.
Just because
you could go to Upper Bound program.
I said, oh my God, couldn't go to Upper Bound.
That's some old systematic racism.
Yeah, I was
exactly.
That's some straight up.
They sent me right to hustling. Right there.
Now
because all my friends could work for the summer.
Well, listen, but that's the thing that people don't talk about. When they talk
I was one of the friends.
White people don't understand that. And all my white friends out there and all white listeners, y'all don't understand. That is a perfect example of systematic racism.
Yeah,
because if you live in low-income housing and your child can't work because they're claiming that the head of the household makes too much money, you gotta know that that's a crock of shit.
Yes.
And if you don't know that you are a part of the motherfucking problem.
Yes.
And you would support that systematic racism.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's that shit right
there. That's that shit. Now, whoever's in office to support that shit.
For real.
Who was on the city council that approved that?
Yeah.
To say that this type of shit. This is a child and nobody else can work in this motherfucker.
Because I complained that as a single mom, I didn't qualify for free lunch for them. I'm like, you mean to tell me I got to give them $5 a day? I called. I'm like, I couldn't believe it.
Systemic or systematic?
I couldn't believe it.
Which one is it? Systemic?
Systemic.
Either way, it's fucked.
Either way.
But it's systemic.
It's systemic. Okay, I had to correct myself for a second. I thought about that. Systemic racism.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. God Almighty.
God Almighty.
God. What are we going to do?
It's a shame.
What are we gonna do, man? We're gonna have to just have prayer. We're gonna have to have a prayer circle.
Hey, look, white people getting bolder and bolder. Them niggas storming the Capitol. They getting bolder and bolder. They don't give a fuck. They kill police
That's
officers.
like watching an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that they never made.
Come on, man.
It's crazy out here.
And you know what's so funny is, I know everybody was saying this on social media too. They was like, "Where's the Blue Lives Matter right now?"
Right now. Yeah, where's that?
Where's that?
They was whooping their
Blue
ass.
lives don't matter no more.
It doesn't matter.
Hey,
Doesn't matter. No one said anything about blue lives. I haven't seen a banner fly.
You know what? We did see that Capitol get raided on one of them episodes of G.I. Joe back in the 80s, guys.
Didn't have it. Might be right.
Shit like
You might
that.
be right.
Yeah,
You might be
that's
right.
the only place I see that.
Yeah,
I think Hasbro cartoons was forced telling us the future, cause
Nah,
a lot of
man.
cartoons and shit we see back in the day
Really?
showing us some real
Oh,
shit.
even The Simpsons has always proved
Well,
that.
yeah. And you can do it in animation, and you can stuff that you can't do in real life.
Right.
You can do in animation and get away with it.
Yeah.
You know.
They said if you on the Simpsons, it's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, man. They already did that.
Well, I'm just talking about you can test the lines and stuff that we would have to be really careful for the FCC of. If you're doing it in animation, a cartoon, oh shit,
Yeah.
everything goes.
Everything.
No hold bars.
You can make something look a certain way.
It's no holds barred.
It's a cartoon.
It's a cartoon.
Right.
It's a no holds barred.
Matter
All
of fact-
kind of sex, all kind of innuendo, everything.
I used to be in a cartoon. I did. Y'all think I'm boy. I was a cartoon, man. I was a cartoon character. You know what I'm saying? With a big ass head, a little body. It was called the Fat Heads.
The fat heads.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah.
In Detroit?
Nah, we filmed it in Hollywood. We filmed it
In Hollywood?
Yeah, we
Okay.
did.
Since you've been out there?
Snoop Dogg was in it. Bishop Don Juan was in it.
Okay.
A couple other guys, man. A lot of notable. But this
I
is.
know Bishop
listen,
Magic Don Juan.
We shot this back in like 2000 and I don't know. 3, 4, something, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can't say I know Bishop. I met Bishop.
But the technology is now. You see it on TV now with the characters with the big heads, even in these commercials and stuff.
The bobbles.
And they had they had like their little body.
Yeah.
We was one of the animators of the show I did that was the first like crack at it. And that was back then. That was at least 20.
And it was Bob.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were called the Fat. The name of the show was called the Fat Heads.
Wow.
And every time I see Snoop, which is not a lot, but every time I see Snoop Dogg and I run into him, that's one of the things we
talk about.
You like the Fat Heads? Oh yeah, my man.
Yeah.
Fat Heads. You might not remember my name and shit.
Yeah.
But he's like, that's my man from the Fat Heads. Yeah. Let nephew through. You know what I'm saying? Come through. Like it's been a couple times where I've been backstage and he's like, that's nephew. Lift him up.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, come on, man, Detroit. He's like, oh, yeah. He always remember. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a funny thing about it's a lot of little blessings in disguise, man, in this business.
In this business, man.
And
people don't really
yeah.
take to heart and really cherish.
They don't, because everybody's looking for the big blow up.
Yeah.
Right. The big blow up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sis, look, my thing is enjoy the shit along the way.
Man,
Yeah.
I enjoy being behind the scenes. I really do. I love it behind the scenes.
Working with the inner workings of a production means a lot. And, doing that and then I'm telling you, man, just hanging out with certain people and then them understanding and meeting you again and again and again. And you see them, you might not see them, but every so often or once every other year or a week, but it's still there and it's like, okay, this is what the industry is about.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to realize that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really a brotherhood. And sisterhood, you know what I'm saying? And it really is, you know what I'm saying? And once you get into entertainment, kind of engulfed in it like that, you kind of understand it all. And the athletes are included in that. You know what I'm saying? The athletes are included in it. And
some arrogant, egotistical people thrown in between now.
Absolutely.
Don't think they're not there.
It feels good to be a part of this, though.
It does.
And even though, people may think, well, Howie Bell, what's Howie Bell? But, I'm, respected by my peers. Like, I talk to, I got peers. And, I got real friends that are real legitimate movie stars. That were like in, Coming to America 2, for example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew every comedian in the movie. Like, I don't know Eddie Murphy and I don't know Arsenio Hall. I've met Arsenio Hall before, but I've never met Eddie Murphy, ever.
That's legendary.
Yeah, but I've met all the other comedians: Tracy Morgan, Lunel, Rodney Perry, Leslie Jones. I've met and worked with all of them.
And worked with them.
Worked with them, and it's just like I feel like I'm a part of that production.
You are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the grind and the years of work and all that kind of stuff. To me, I look at that as a blessing. I'm like, wow, I'm really connected to people that are a part of something bigger than me.
Right.
Do you ever get bored with going on the road?
Never.
Good.
Never. I was about to ask that. Why are you in my head? I was about to ask.
That's why we're brothers.
You know what I mean?
That's why you're my right hand man and I'm your right hand girl.
Misha, I was about to say.
Very rare.
Do you still love the road and the grind? Because some people, we used to, back in the day, we used to say, I love the road. A lot of people didn't,
Yeah. I love the road. Okay, let me tell you. I don't love this part as much as I used to. The traveling part.
Yeah.
Like the driving somewhere.
To and fro.
Going to this city and from here. I don't enjoy that as much as I used to.
Yeah.
I used to really
like it.
I'm going on a flight. I'm on my way to Miami. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way to LA. I gotta hop on a flight. Now it's like, oh my God, man, I gotta do this. Because I gotta fly, because it's a whole process now.
Yeah.
It's the getting ready the couple days before. It's the, you know what I'm saying,
making sure you're gonna get picked up.
Making sure everything is. It's the pre shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I gotta get to sleep. Then I gotta get up and I gotta travel to the airport. I gotta get on this flight, and then I gotta travel on the flight, be nervous in the air. Oh my God, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Then I'm finally land. We're safe, and then I
Where's
gotta
the
get
people
from
that
where
picking
I'm
me up?
People is picking me up, and I get from there to where I'm staying, to where to me to relax, to take a shit. To
where's the weed at?
Do what I'm gonna do. Where's
On
the
the
weed?
stop-off.
I need a shot, at least 2,
Yeah.
and then now I gotta figure out what the business is. So that it's a lot to the traveling more than what meets the eye.
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, like I love traveling, but I don't miss the traveling. Like I want to just be there.
It's
You
exhausting.
know what I'm saying?
It's
Yeah, you can be highly exhausted, physically too.
Yeah.
That's why you got to stay in shape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep working out. We
Yeah.
talk about going to the
Jet
gym.
lag is a real thing.
Yeah,
It
jet
really
lag is a
is.
real thing. You know what you're doing is real thing. The things you do leading up to before you leave is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
better prepare.
Drink a lot of water.
Yes.
You gotta come because when you start traveling like that, man, it's stress on your body when you leaving them.
See, a lot of comics never had their throat lock up on them on stage. Stuff like this.
I've had it. I've had the go. Nope. I've had that on stage because I'm not relaxed enough.
That's right.
I've done that only once or twice in my career.
I've done it like once or twice.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
Yeah.
Before you go on stage, how do you get into character?
Shit. I don't talk to people for I try not to.
Yes.
For at least 10 minutes before I get
At least
10 minutes.
Yes, I'm with you.
I don't need a lot of time. But well, let me say this. So I get to the clubs early.
What would you prefer?
Because
this is like promoters that are listening and stuff.
Yeah.
What would you prefer?
Well, let me tell you this. I get to venues early. I get to venues early on purpose, so I can get that out of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So because once I get there, I walk on the stage. I'm there before the crowd's there. I'm looking around. I have now
Felt into the place.
Yes, I've made myself. I put these pictures, these digital images in
part
my
of the
mind
place now.
of the place. I'm a part of the place now. And that comes from old school coming up in comedy where I used to, help set up the chairs and help set up the stage and do all that kind of stuff, working with Tony Roney. And
Your brother, yeah.
My brother, yeah. And so now I use that to help me get into a mental space. So when I get to the venue early, I walk in there, you know what I'm saying? I go on the stage, I walk around like we're in the venue. I might talk to the DJ or the bartender. I do all of that kind of routine stuff, and it just gets me into. So now I'm there.
Yeah.
So when the crowd's coming in, I'm
comfortable.
I'm here already.
Yeah.
I see everybody coming in. It's like in 3D. You know what I'm saying?
You set the atmosphere.
And you can judge the crowd way early. Now, people when they come in late, headliners want to stay in the car.
Yeah, and they want
until their name is called.
Yeah.
You know, and they come outside. Hey, they said 5 minutes, man, and they acting like they're some big old star or some shit. I've seen that.
But you know what, Stephen? I mean, what's the advantage of having home court advantage though with any sport? That you know the place. You feel me?
You know the place.
You know the place.
There you go. Scope the place out.
Yeah, because my thing is now I know the scenery.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you saying, to add to what you're saying, like now I can snap on this if I want to. Because I be making mental notes.
No, there you go.
Alright, so look, the manager is a short white dude.
Yeah.
I might see him later, I might not, but let me just make a mental note. She got big titties. You know what I'm saying?
Make a mental note.
When I make a joke about titties, I refer to her. I might get to her, I might not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you just make a mental note.
These tables look like they're from a yard sale.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Might not get to these tables, or I might not.
Or I might not.
I might. You know what I'm saying?
The floor needs mop real bad.
I might get to it, but I might not.
I might not.
But guess what? That's about 4 things that I might get.
Yeah.
One or two of them bitches is coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pop, and they gonna, the people in the audience are gonna see exactly what I saw.
What you saw.
Because they're a part of that. And that's what connects you to your audience. Those are the type of things that you don't get if you wait in the car until it's time to go up.
There you go.
Because then now you're caught up in the arrogance of your performance. And you can't get caught up in the arrogance of your performance. You got to get caught up in the atmosphere and what people are looking at.
I used to
moment. This is called live entertainment.
I used to
the best way to perform, and the best way to, and that's even with anybody other than not comedy, singers, musicians,
and everything. Entertainment. Period.
Live entertainers.
Yeah.
You have to engulf yourself in your surroundings.
Yeah. And you have to engulf your surroundings in you too.
How about that?
Oh,
come on, man. Talk about
it. As I've started to put on shows, I remember the first show that I did with my sis cuz that I met at the Funny Bone, Charmaine. And I was getting my makeup done, but the DJ played something, and I said, "Oh, girl, hold on, I'll be right back." Outfit didn't match, makeup half done, but I was out there and I was vibing with the audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me.
That reminds me of a time I did watch a clip of you vibing with the audience, and you were at a DC. DC Young Fly show. You was up on stage dancing.
Hey, let me tell you about that night.
Yes, let's hear it.
I plotted in that car. Do you hear me? I said I had some pineapple Ciroc.
Okay.
When I get to where I'm going,
this SlapStik radio, y'all.
That's
it.
I'm loving this right here. I'm touching this.
SlapStik radio.
Backdrop and everything.
Hey. But I said,
y'all did this by hand.
You know it.
Sorry, go ahead.
If I make it into this venue with my drink from out of the trunk, it's over.
Yeah.
Lights out.
Man,
Lights
I
out.
made it into the venue. Don't
They let you pull that one off.
Man, I don't know how. So we at the Palace in Columbus.
Okay.
Man, I'm dancing with the ushers in the aisle, old white ladies. I got them twerking. You hear me?
Yes.
Ready. And then I looked down and I seen the guard by the stage. I said, if I get by this guard, I said, I'm going to get on that couch by the end of the night. They was like, man, whatever. I said, your boy ain't going to do nothing. I love you, DC. End of the night. Where'd I end up at?
On
the
stage.
couch.
On the couch.
On the couch.
On the couch.
Oh, well, me and Howie's been on many people's couches, I tell you. It's nothing.
But you were on stage, you were dancing.
Oh, I had a ball.
Yeah.
Which couch?
Get
It's
it, young
nothing to be on
I wish I had the clip.
couch on the stage
Oh,
at
that's with the couch
85.
at the,
yeah.
Marriott.
No, we're talking about the DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller.
Yeah,
How they
I
have the
thought
couch
you ended
on
up at the
stage.
couch at the Marriott.
No, I don't do couches.
No.
Now, if you're a real comic, you don't sleep on many couches in somebody's couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Oh yeah.
When I went to LA, I didn't know I slept on the floor.
I slept on Howie's
Yeah,
couch.
right. Talking about couches. Hey, look, a couch is luxurious.
Yeah.
And you really out there grinding.
Somebody likes you if they let you sleep on their couch.
Oh man.
You know what? Though? You know what? One thing we can say about an HBCU is every city you're gonna know a brother there. Every city, wherever you go.
Yeah.
You ain't never
Know
gonna
somebody
say,
there.
listen,
That's right.
last 8 times I went
Y'all
somewhere,
were,
I ain't stayed at a hotel, man, for
Y'all
like
frat
2-3
brothers,
years,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
I stay with my brothers, bro.
There you go. And which we need.
I'm gonna cook them breakfast
because that's more of a connection too, anyway. You know what I'm
Right.
saying when it comes to that vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now, I'm be honest. I want a hotel room now because
No doubt.
I want to be, able to.
Gotta have it. Say it though. Say it though, really.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, even with a hotel, I still stay in my brother's, like one of the bros or something. Like hang out. You know what I'm saying? But you still need a room though.
Still need a room.
And the older you get, you gotta get a room.
You gotta have a room.
That's like a necessity. I don't give a damn.
I'm saying it's an option for me. It's always an option.
Unless your house is, you got an 8-bedroom
and all of that. But when it comes to getting dressed, I can stay with y'all all day and everything. But when it comes to getting dressed, I need to go to the room to do that.
You need a room.
I need a room to do that.
Yeah, I need my time.
Or unless we're friends, or unless we've been knowing each other for such a long time.
Yeah.
That does not matter.
And you have the amenities.
Now that happens as well.
That does happen.
Right.
I also take the free room, but listen, I always got somebody there to lead and guide me around.
But you want to be around your friends though. You want to be around the ones that
I've done that from Tony's and Big Daddy Fitz's and you know what I mean?
Right.
The whole thing.
Now here's what I hate: to go out of town and the room is not ready.
Oh.
And this is a promoter that you haven't worked with.
Now you're calling from the front desk.
And look, hold on. He gotta wait till he get off work
to get down there.
To get down there, because they need to see his ID.
Yeah.
And they need
because the room's in his name, which he hasn't paid for yet.
He hadn't paid for it yet.
Janky promoters.
Which he didn't really have in the first goddamn place. And he's just just really there.
No, they just got his name. Sometimes they may have his name, but he hasn't paid for a room. They're like telling you, it'll be $109 or whatever.
That's why I'm at a hotel. Do you hear me?
Listen,
and you're like, no.
What?
I need you to talk.
To stay professional, even when stuff like that happens.
The lady like, hey, to be honest, he got this problem every week. all the comedians. Man.
Say this.
This is I've had. That's how you find out who you take.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I've talked to the employees of the.
He's got to run down here.
I've been at the venue. They're like, you know what? Make sure you get your money.
He's got to run down here.
The club gets a certain amount.
The hotel employees know
paid you or
not, or what he's done.
Or what he's done, but we don't, because we've had this problem a couple times before.
Book rooms.
This is how you find out shit. And the only reason why they do that because they respect you.
They respect you.
They respect you as an individual.
Yeah.
So they give you the heads up. So I've been I swear to God, this guy works in mysterious ways, as people say. But I've had people coming to me literally in different places, different cities, time zone, places. Hey man, I've been watching you for a long time. Let me tell you something.
I think you're very funny. And guess what?
This show ain't gonna start at 10:30. You got here at 7 o'clock.
And give you the lowdown.
Nigga, I'm talking about, hey, this shit ain't gonna start till 10:30.
10:30.
My man, your boy, what's your boy name? The whole Scooby Doo? He ain't gonna be here till 10. He gonna be here till 10.
Or 9:30.
You might wanna go back to the room.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, nigga, I've been through that. The whole
then they getting dressed and shit like he performing tonight. Like he's the shit. He gonna ride with about 5 little raggedy bitches.
Oh my
and
God, the raggedy bitches. Dressed up in sequins. With long ass eyelashes and nails.
You ever been with a motherfucker in a limo full of motherfuckers?
Who are relevant to the show?
I would drive my car.
The limo full of niggas that don't have nothing to do with anything that's going on.
They just want to ride the limousine. That's all. That's the funniest shit.
Hey, man.
I was joking my Land Rover. I'm not. No, I'll drive. I'll drive.
They got a funeral home program in the door of the limo. They got a funeral to do tomorrow, niggas. Y'all niggas gotta get out of here.
But I didn't always have the Land Rover, so sometimes you had to jump in that limo. You know, you flew there, or they picked you up from the bus station, or whatever. How we used to travel. You know, we travel.
We do the bus,
train, plane, automobile.
I still do.
I'm on a train right now.
Hey Stevie, let me tell you.
I'll be up on a train in a heartbeat.
I do them all.
Believe it or not, just to put me on some bullshit, the Maury Povich show. Somebody brought me on the Maury Povich show in 2002.
Are you serious? You brought using a Maury Povich?
This is just a little baby meat of the shit.
Hysterical.
Nigga, they called my mama, told her somebody wanted to see me again, and I'm in Alabama. And then my mom called me like, somebody want to see you. And I told them people better not be no man. I'm gonna go off.
And they wanted to see you on the show.
Yeah, they want to reunite with me, right?
On the show.
Yeah, at the time, man, I'm in Alabama.
You didn't know who it was.
Man, I didn't know who it was.
Right.
But they was like, they wanted to see you, man, and it's a girl.
Right.
I had no idea who it would be, but I ain't on bad terms with ex-girlfriends.
It was a white girl, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't a white girl. It wasn't a white girl.
So what happened?
So this is what happened. I'm in Alabama.
You knew who it was, obviously.
I didn't.
When you got there,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with white girls,
I'll give
but
it a
in
number.
Alabama, some people could see that as wrong.
Oh, but listen, this is different, bro. I stayed in Atlanta, Georgia, in my early years during Atlanta childhood murders. And I grew up in Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah. Riverdale.
Atlanta childhood murder.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was homeschooled for many years because of that shit. So.
I think they got the wrong guy for that whole thing. But
yeah, Wayne Williams, man. Free Wayne Williams one day. I wish somebody would got him apart, bro. He's been in prison since 1983, bro.
Yeah, that's been a long time.
He wasn't
he played with them. He played with them, you know. But that's another subject.
It's another subject. Let me tell you what happened. So I called the Maury show, and they had UPS dudes show up in like 2 hours. And this is when Maury is on the NBC still. So they downtown, the World Trade Centers are still up and everything. And I flies out. They like, yeah, we need you. You know, we heard that you're a male dancer in Alabama too, so we need some of that funk in there too. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's a little extra for y'all right there.
Roll Tide.
Man, listen, UPS brought me a plane ticket and a check.
Really?
$700. We're gonna pay for everything. So spending money. This is the beginning. So they fly me to New Jersey to Newark Airport. They have and they say it's gonna be somebody with a sign when you go down the escalator with your name on it. And somebody had a sign. It was a big ass Samoan dude. He gets my luggage, puts me in a limo, drives from Newark, New Jersey, all the way to Manhattan, right? So in Manhattan,
Newark, New Jersey.
Yep, they drove.
Newark is the biggest city in New Jersey, right?
Right.
But Trenton is the capital.
It's the capital. So they drove me from Newark to Manhattan in a limo. Had the Samoan. Yeah, drinks back there. I got toast.
I was just about to tell you, Newark is close to New York.
Yeah,
Newark is
very close to New York.
It's not that far.
Well,
Jersey City is the closest, but Newark.
Yeah, Jersey City is coming out the tunnel.
Yeah, Newark is just
right.
Yeah. I like Elizabeth City.
Elizabeth is a little further away, but it's still not that.
They had a room. They had a beautiful room.
But I'm sorry, I ain't mean. I want to hear the rest of this shit.
Yeah.
Let me hear the rest of this shit.
So the limo driver takes me to the hotel, the Belvedere.
Yeah.
Okay, the Belvedere on Fifth Avenue, whatever. And Making the Band is there too, staying there too.
Oh wow.
So,
there you go.
So
that's downtown.
Right. So we meet up in the lobby, and I'm the only black person on the show, and I'm the only man on this episode. So what they did was, it was 2 porn stars, a stripper from Tampa, a stripper from Canada, and me.
Man.
That nigga. So they said, okay, well, the show, we're not going to film the show till Wednesday. This is Monday. I said, so what are we supposed to do? They said, well, you're a grown-ass man, just enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Don't leave Times Square.
Don't act mad.
Don't leave Times Square.
Nigga, I'm walking down the street, and I'm at a hotel security guard, and I said, what time you get off work? He said, I get off at about 4 o'clock. I said, look, I'm here for this talk show. I said, you got a legit job, dog. I said, I'll take care of all your little things. Just, look out. And I got all the expenses. I said, all right, cool. I sit there and wait for this nigga to get off. This nigga gets off work, walks around the corner to McDonald's, goes in there and sees his girlfriend leaning on the counter kissing this dude, gets into a fight with this nigga.
Man.
Oh my God.
And
you was right there with him.
Right there with him. I grabbed the dog backstage. The dude was giving him the business.
You was beating him up.
I got him $100 bill just to walk away, cuz. Let's go.
Your boy was getting beat up.
Dog, I took him back to the hotel room, got the nigga together, put a couple clothes.
He was busted up.
Yeah, put a couple garments on him.
Yeah.
Me and this nigga went to his
After he got beat up.
After he got beat up.
Things could go bad real quick when you're around something like that.
Dog.
After he got beat up, you took him to get himself together.
Dog, took him to the hotel room, get himself together, gave him $100. I said, look, man, fuck that bitch, man. We're gonna do some new things.
Man.
We get on the train, go all the way to Harlem, so he could get some clothes.
That's funny as hell, dog.
Oh my God. What time of night is it?
Yeah.
It's about 7:30. I got
PM.
there about 3:30. I waited for him to get off work. He got off at 5.
Okay.
Oh my
The
God.
fight lasted 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Fight was a long
Got
time.
beat up.
Get beat up.
It's in slow motion.
And he took, and the dude took his girl. So we go to his aunt's house, get some clothes, and go back to Times Square. And I'm like, let's just go to the spot. We meet a girl at 3 different places that's bartenders. All of them stayed in my room till Wednesday. I washed all their clothes, everything, and they walked me all the way to NBC Studios where I was real late, but I didn't need makeup or nothing.
Yeah.
So Mari was cool.
That's on, what street is that? I remember NBC Studios out, what street is that? Is that Broadway?
I think it's Broadway, man.
Yeah.
It's on NBC Studios. So let me tell you, we walked about 7 blocks to this bitch. Get there, they can't go in, so they started kind of getting teary-eyed. We had a little prayer or whatever, and eventually I did bring them to Alabama. I sent them all a bus ticket, but we'll talk about that later. So go in there, and they do my little makeup and stuff, buff my head and everything, and then they get the girls together. So I get on the elevator and go to one floor, and I'm being nosy. I walk in the studio, and I see Sally Jesse Raphael's studio.
People don't realize everything in New York is straight up.
Right.
So you go to those NBC studios and stuff, you got to go in, and everything is way up. You know.
Bro, let me tell you what happened real quick. So I see the Sally studio, and then I go back down, and the producer, she comes up to me, she goes, "This got to be a hot show. We're gonna put this show on in 1 week. Most times it takes 33 days." Put this show on 1 week because they're gonna cancel Sally or they're gonna cancel Maury.
Yeah, one of them.
Dude, so
someone's got to go.
Dude, somebody had to go. So what I didn't know that I was about to. The Maury them took me and shiz on me. To say they show, they was gonna have the first male exotic dancer dance on NBC, ABC, or CBS on a mainstream station ever.
Yeah.
Went on that
First time.
60 million viewers. And it came on 5 times.
You did
60 million times 5 viewers.
You did it.
Watching shit everywhere.
You did it right.
Dude, I couldn't even sell drugs right. I mean, everybody knew who the fuck I was, man. Man, I was like, hey man, I'm dude from Maury said he got the 2 for the 1, man.
Damn.
No, he don't, bro.
Roger Rabbit.
Fuck, man, I fucked it all the way.
You know, I love that story.
Man.
Thank you for that, man.
Yeah,
That was a great story. That was a great story. I mean, that was awesome. I swear, man. I think that's crazy, awesome ass New York
With
shit.
the HBCUs.
Yeah, just in general. You gotta understand, though. I'm 48. I'll be 49 this year. So you know,
I'll be 45 next month.
Yeah, you're a grown man. Grown man go through things. You know what I'm saying? Stephen B is like
56.
67.
56.
67.
He said he driving 67.
Yeah, but you know what? When
and the young boys better not mistake me for a young man because it'll be trouble.
And he don't mind reminding you. He can still.
He don't mind reminding you. Ain't that funny?
Please don't do it, young man.
I just saw YouTube videos where the nigga trying to step to the old man on the chain.
Bing, bing, bing.
And he said, "Beep, beep, beep, beep. I told you not to do that, young man."
I told
This
you.
nigga, young man, leaking like a motherfucker.
Hey man, he only missing 1 tooth for one reason. That's it. It's only 1 tooth missing in 50-something years.
Hey, man.
That's major, my friend.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
In with your grill, you good.
I'm 2-time National Golden Gloves.
Let me tell you something.
I can dig it.
Let me tell you something. That old man strength combined with your golden glove strength is serious business. If you get 3 bink binks
with that
on
skill,
you, they are done.
With that skill,
and I'm telling you, binks, I'm telling you, hey, them shits hurt. Niggas don't realize how much them shits hurt till they get hit.
Add up.
Yeah.
And niggas got video game bodies now. They can't even take a
remember when
they can't take nothing. No hit.
Remember when George Foreman came back and they thought he was old and shit and he couldn't punch no more and everything.
Oh man.
And George Foreman was knocking motherfuckers out.
I remember he knocked down Mike Moore. Remember he hit Mike Moore with that sneak punch and he was getting beat up.
Man. He was getting beat up. Hit him with the beat. Man,
That was a
that's
short,
all it took.
straight right
He was
hand.
bloody, bro.
And it took one bait.
Mike
Wow.
was beating him up.
Nigga fell out.
He
was
fell out.
beating him up,
He was
bro.
beating him up.
I remember that. He was beating him up.
I was sad, bro.
That's
I'm
a
like, oh, nigga.
grown man punch, bro.
Yeah, it is, man.
Listen, man, a grown man punch hurt. This nigga been dealing with screwdrivers and wrenches
For a long time.
couches and
Yeah.
lifting
This
shit,
nigga hit Joe Frazier.
Channel locks.
holding doors in place to nail
What about
something.
when Buster Douglas whooped on
Knocked out
Mike
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson.
It was the same type of hit.
Yeah.
Columbus.
It was the same type of
Columbus,
hit.
Mike
Ohio,
Tyson
right
actually won that fight.
See,
So did.
Columbus, Ohio, or Ohio.
really got counted out.
Yeah, yeah.
Ohio, I be talking to my
So
New
it
York
count down.
friends,
Well,
and
that
they be
count
talking about
twice.
how tough New York is. I be telling them that Ohio got mad chance.
Yeah,
Match.
Ohio, yeah, absolutely.
Mad chance. You know, back in the day.
Ohio is an athletic state.
Yes,
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
Right, don't
yeah.
sleep
We
with
got
it. You know what
Ernie
I'm
Schaefer,
saying?
Ernie
Yeah,
Schaefer
yeah,
from
yeah.
Youngstown.
Yeah, yeah.
Ernie had the title.
Everybody from Ohio.
It's a dude
You know
from
what I mean?
Lorraine that fought what's his name? De La Hoya. Dude, he fought him for the belt. I can't remember his name, but a dude from Puerto Rican dude from Lorraine fought.
Yeah, yeah.
Oscar De
Oh,
La Hoya.
yeah.
Ohio just,
So
Yeah,
Ohio,
Ohio
man.
traditionally.
back in the
sport.
day we
Yeah.
had
tough people from
as
here.
a Cincinnati.
Of
had
Of
some
course,
of
without
the-
being said, that it's a football.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
football,
state.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
The,
Come
the
on
whole
now.
state is.
Yeah, come on
The,
now.
the whole state is Ohio
You know,
State.
you know what?
You know some tough white boys.
You know some tough white boys. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Well,
White boys is different, man.
You know, Howie Bill and myself been knowing one another for a very long time, and he used to let me have it when Michigan used to just serve the Buckeyes. My
Yeah, back in the-
Buckeyes.
that's how long
Back
we've
in
been
the
doing
day,
it.
Like
That's
they
great.
used to serve the shit out. Howie would like every time we see each other, what happened? He would be like, what happened?
You was saying
What
that
happened?
20 years you was saying
I
that
had
shit.
shit to say for 20 years. They used to whoop our
And I
ass.
see the good brother in the studio. Your son, he got the Michigan State.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Michigan
saying?
State.
You got the
Yeah.
Michigan
Man,
State
you know what?
on.
Just because I am a Buckeyes
Lansing,
fan,
Michigan.
I
Yeah,
like other
Spartans,
things.
baby.
I like the Michigan State Spartans, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm from Detroit.
And that's the
Let
capital.
me break
of
down
Michigan.
how we feel.
We dropping knowledge as we go. You already
Let me
know.
tell you something how we feel in Detroit as Detroiters. We love all of our teams.
Okay.
So like, all right. So, but there's
That's
some,
how we feel about
there's
Ohio.
some divisionary too. I'm gonna break this down to y'all. Like, but the average Detroiter
Well,
love
Michigan and Michigan State.
Well,
they got a big-
the average Detroiter love everybody. They love Michigan. They love Michigan State. They love the Red Wings. They love the
Eastern
Pistons.
Michigan.
They
Yeah.
love the Lions. They
Everybody.
love the
Tigers,
Tigers.
everybody.
They love Oakland University.
The Lions,
They
they
love
Like,
University of Detroit. They love
Just
everybody.
not the
They love all the
Bears.
high schools.
Tigers.
They love Cass Tech. They love Martin Luther King
Oh,
High
yeah.
School. They love Renaissance. They love Cooley, Cass. I mean,
you're damn right.
Mumford. So, but
Better made chips.
yeah, all that. Better made chips.
Matter of fact, we played Cass.
Cartier's.
There.
Cartier's.
So you like Cartier's,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? You know, niggas in the deep, they like certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a spot downtown on Woodland that is the Cajun turkey spot. You ever got that?
Yeah.
Almost
The turkey
downtown.
grill.
The turkey grill.
So
Where they do the Cajun
listen,
turkey.
I did a show.
Woo!
I did a show for the turkey grill.
Did you?
I'm about to stop
To the-
everything.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm gonna wrap this little part up.
But you know, I've been
This
there.
little part up. But I did a show for the turkey grill down on the marina in Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
No
Not
doubt.
too long ago.
No doubt.
But yeah, my man is a great owner. Great. Shouts out to the turkey grill.
Oh,
Food is
man.
incredible. But I'm gonna tell you this.
Incredible.
But the people from Detroit on the sports side that went to Cass Tech usually go to Michigan State. I don't know, he might know that. And then the people that, you know what I'm saying, with the King,
Which one
usually
is the
go
white
to
school? Which one is the predominant white school?
all of them are.
All of them.
University of Michigan and Michigan.
No, I'm talking about with the high school. With the high school.
No, they are black high schools.
Is that Woodward?
These are all black high schools.
Woodward
Because-
or Woodland? I think
There's
it's Woodward.
Cass, the three top high schools in Detroit is Cass Tech,
Cass Tech.
Martin Luther King High School,
Yeah.
where I graduated from,
Yeah.
and Renaissance High School.
Uh-huh.
But you have other ones. You got University of Detroit High School. You got Southfield High and all that kind of. You got
Yeah.
different high schools.
So
What
there's
do you mean
white
from the
schools,
east side of
white
Gratiot?
You got
schools.
Country Day. Was
Where, what high school do the little brothers from the east side of Gratiot, East Gratiot,
Where they go?
where they go?
Usually Martin Luther King High School, where I went to school.
Okay.
Now, but they'll pluck certain athletes out of the city and
Yeah.
have them go to certain Catholic schools.
If they're good. If they're really good.
Like Chris Webber.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
come and pick him up every morning.
He went to Country Day High School, so that's in the suburb. So
Yeah.
deep suburb. So what I'm saying is to you is Michigan overall, especially that south.
And we know he did live there. Yeah.
Is one of the most athletic places in the country. Because there's so many athletes, dog. We just a little pocket. We're not like in Texas. We're not like Florida. We're not like Alabama or something like that. But we do have athletes that come out of our high schools in Detroit that go to the
and
pros.
they're spread out.
And that is true.
And we got some
Farmington. One of my old friends
in all leagues.
One of my old friends went to Farmington in Inkster. And Farmington High School was like their fucking high school stadium was like a college. You think
I'm telling you, man.
a college joint?
Not only that, we got some of the best golf courses in the country.
Hey, hold on,
in Detroit.
Hold on,
we got Detroit is a sports place. And that's all I'm saying. We got Tommy Hearns boxing. We got, you know what I'm saying? Like we got boxing gym.
We gonna take 2 seconds.
Emmanuel Stewart.
He's like, I gotta stay, but I gotta
Charles
stay.
Woodson and Desmond Howard.
Emmanuel Stewart's brother owns a store.
Emmanuel Stewart. Detroit.
Come on, Charles Woodson and Desmond Howard. Both
Ohio boys.
Ohio
both from Ohio.
They went to Michigan and represented the Cliff.
But both from Ohio.
From Ohio.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
But it happens everywhere, though. It happens everywhere. An athlete to go from another state to somebody else, but that happens everywhere. But
that's what you call an All-American from Michigan, an Ohio boy. That's all of their.
Look, we go all the way back to Joe Louis. Don't have me go all the way to the sports.
Ike Turner from Detroit.
Ike Turner? I don't know. That's a good question.
You seem like you
I think Ike Turner from down south.
Detroit Detroit.
A lot of people move from the south to Detroit.
Exactly.
So you understand that.
Well, in that case, Tina's from Miami.
The migration
is from the south.
A lot of family.
Everybody in the north is from the south.
No, correct. He's correct. You know, Detroit is one of the last stops on the Underground Railroad. So you got to understand that Harriet Tubman at Second Baptist Church, right there in Greektown. No, seriously, not a joke, man.
No, not a joke.
We were one of the last stops on the Underground Railroad before they took that swim or that boat trip over to Canada. There were a lot of people staying in Detroit. They never left, but most of them went to Canada and where what is known as Windsor. You know now, but a lot of people left from Detroit to go to Windsor, Canada. Be free all the way. Once you were in Canada, you know Canada gave you immunity. You were free.
You were free.
So we talk about Harry Tubman. So Detroit's one of the last stops on the Underground Railroad. So Detroit is not to be played with. It's a very serious city. That's why I tell people, you know, the media dogged Detroit out for so many years.
Because of the toughness.
Oh, Detroit ain't this and ain't that.
That's true.
Yeah, that's because it was a black.
And secretly trying to kill it and gentrify it.
Oh.
They coming now. Look, they trying to take it back now. Detroit is a black city, man. That's our city. That's everybody's city.
When you take jobs,
all that divide and conquer shit is some bullshit. That's our city. That's us.
And
certain cities in the country like that. Houston, St. Louis,
well, it has
Philadelphia, Oakland, Tulsa. Talk about it. One of the original cities. That's our city.
Yeah.
People don't associate Tulsa.
First Black Wall Street, man.
They think this some white shit unless they know about
blacks.
Unless they know about black.
And it went down there without the Martin Luther King. It went down with, we just tired of this shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Howie, remember a couple years ago I hit you up.
I didn't preach today. I'm done.
I'm on my way to Detroit. You like, I'm going to LA. I came over anyways. I had the time of my life. I had a ball. I sat downtown, ate hot dogs by myself, walked around the whole downtown.
It's a beautiful
all
city.
by myself.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You just ate a hot dog or a Polish boy?
I ate a hot dog. They had
Coney Island dog.
Yeah, they had Coney. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It was
and look,
good.
we stole that from New York. We got the Coney shit. We stole that from New York.
But
New
the
York
Polish boy shit.
Coney Island. That Coney Island is originated in New York, in Brooklyn. So what Detroiters did was we took some of the food items from the fair at Coney Island in Brooklyn, and we brought it to Detroit as part of the cuisine. I'll give y'all some history. So they brought it to part of Detroit, you know, Detroit's cuisine. You know, with the chili dogs and the chili fries and, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Because Detroit big dudes used to bring that dope from New York.
Yeah, where the dope came from. The Hey, the dope came from Toledo too, though.
Right.
See, a lot of it, let's not leave Ohio out of it.
And guess what though? What about Gary, Indiana?
A lot of it
and Gary, Indiana went.
That's why they built I-90.
Boom.
You gotta understand that Toledo was a major part of that, the dope trade, because that's why Toledo, they tried to desolate Toledo too. Because Toledo was a big part of the country. It was a big city.
Glass city.
Well,
It was a bit, no,
ships could land there.
huge.
Ships could pull up.
Ships, because ships was from Detroit too.
There you go.
Man.
All that harbor
All
stuff.
that harbor glass from Toledo. The glass from
Toledo was an incredible city.
Man.
So when Detroit made money, Toledo made
Making
money.
money.
But
Let me
when
tell
they
y'all.
moved forward, they make glass like
They
that.
purposely destroyed these cities, man, and the people
Sure.
out of them
Because the middle class was moving up.
Come on, man.
The middle class was really staking a claim in
Come on.
America, and it was black people.
Come
Black
on.
and
In
brown
these same
folks,
cities
man.
we talking
Come on.
about.
In these same cities, they were thriving.
Yeah.
It's thriving, booming.
Booming.
Boom.
If you will.
Here come crack.
Here come all of this stuff
Here come
to
all
knock
the
us
shit
down.
to do. Yeah, there you go.
To knock us down.
Hey man, hey,
Hey, we gotta answer this call, y'all. Somebody's calling us.
Somebody's calling. Who's
Well,
calling?
Well, hello, caller. You're on the air. We can hear you.
Thanks for calling SlapStik Radio. Who is this? Who's
Let's
calling?
see. It's Cool TLC.
Cool.
I'm trying to make sure you on.
Man, right there.
what up, G?
What's up, man? Oh, I can't hear you hardly,
I
man.
know. I don't know.
How you doing, man? I can hear you. Am I the only one can hear him? I can hear you just a little bit.
Yeah, let me.
Can
I'm
you
trying to
turn
make
the
sure
phone
it's
up?
connected to my.
Mad love to you, brother. Stay on the line. Stay on the line.
Yeah,
That's
give
a
me 1
Legend of
second.
Zelda
'Cause I don't know why
Yeah.
it's still connected. Let me put you up closer
This
to the
is
mic.
comedian Cool TLC calling us in from Cleveland, Ohio. I think he may be in Cleveland. He lives there.
What up, G?
But he may be on the road.
Yeah, can y'all hear him?
216. What's up?
What's up,
216.
bruh?
Cool TLC, what up with your boy? How you doing? What's up with you? Hey, let me tell you something about Cool TLC. He's one of the first comedians that I ever see go through the audience and rap. Person for person.
Hey.
Talk about
And
everybody.
make this shit go down
No
and be funny. Not just be a rhymer with it.
Right.
But
But
this nigga
funny.
was funny with it. And
Crack jokes with the rapping.
Cool TLC, somebody told me you was faking like you was blind, nigga. Like for the last
Let me tell y'all what
10
TLC
years,
did.
nigga, you been faking.
I gotta tell y'all this story.
You been faking, nigga.
Howie, I gotta tell y'all this story. When he went around rapping one time, I went to the Funny Bone. When he came to Columbus, I brought my mom, right? She had her Coach purse out. It was laid on the, on the table, and TLC went up like, that shit is fake. Trying to get his attention, like, hey, it's me, and come on, it's me. And he kept going, he was like, it's dark, I couldn't see y'all. He was like, remember that TLC? That shit was so
That shit is fake. Like, you said it in the right voice. That shit is fake.
Oh my God. Bruh, tell him about when the sheriff backed into us and hit us. The sheriff.
The sheriff hit y'all?
The sheriff backing out of his house. He got
Are
an
you
argument.
serious?
Evidently, Howie. Evidently, he got an argument with his wife. He bails out. What happens?
I forgot where we was going, but I was coming and in here with the bag about this driveway. And so me and him just, doing our 1-2, driving down the street. This dude backs about the driveway.
And blast
This
us.
little SUV and ran right.
Swear to God, it was wintertime. It was wintertime.
We screamed.
Like, because he barreled it into us.
Damn, TLC, you have mishaps. Remember that time we was about to go see Kevin Hart? We was about to go kicking in Cleveland. That was when Trey Deasy, Lil Rel, and everybody came to the house. We was all chilling, right? And then we found out everybody stayed all night at my house because they all did the Funny Bone. So remember how everybody would just come over and we would chill. So we found out Kevin was in Cleveland. So we like, oh, let's just go. My cousin Bo was like, TLC, take me to the store. Man, they got pulled over. My cousin got a warrant. Now he got to go to jail. Now I got to go bail him out. I couldn't go. Everybody, it was crazy. Remember that?
Yeah, that was funny. I was standing there like, for real? I thought gonna take it.
We got some.
He got to go back to the house with me. He can't.
Man, the stories, like Howie was talking about, the stories, man. Yeah.
Hey, Cool TLC, it is so good, man, to hear you, to hear your voice, man. I mean, you were one of the first guys that booked me, to come to Cleveland and come, you know what I'm saying, and do shows, man. And it's just, just to hear your voice, man, right now, dog, it's a blessing, man, that you still around, bro, and we still around. I'm still around to even hear your voice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. That's incredible, man. You can't even put a price tag on how much this is worth, man.
Yeah, we love him. We love you.
Cleveland is giving me a lot of money.
Yeah.
I love you all day, man. I'm just taking a hiatus.
Yeah.
Chilling now, see what the world gonna do, and then I'm gonna come back out there like,
Yeah, sure. We all trying to do it.
And everybody know you lost some, your vision. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody knows.
Everybody know that, man. So now let me ask you this: how's your third eye doing?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got that third eye.
It's open. It's clear. Right.
Third eye, the other two is closed, but that third eye,
it's open like a motherfucker, ain't it?
Yeah,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I still see people for who they are.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Damn right.
God damn cool.
Very clearly, huh?
Your story is incredible. It's almost something that need to be.
It's incredible.
Like one of the untold stories, or like some kind of shit on TV, on fucking any cable.
I agree.
Guy,
because you got one of those stories, man, and I'm teasing you about your vision, but we comedians, so we always got to do it. But I knew you from you being a brother that brought me in town, like I said, to pay me. Vision was all good, nothing was wrong, and then from that to now, to even hear your voice, and you still sound jubilant, and you still sound like
that's very important.
That is a testament of how strong you are, man.
Sure,
that's strong.
You know what I'm saying?
Fortitude, man.
Yeah, dog, come on, man.
Salute.
Yeah, you a bad motherfucker, bro.
You a bad motherfucker,
I think you could still freestyle and snap on niggas
everything
with your third mind. I
think
you could just tell. You know what I'm
saying? Touch them.
Yeah, I think you can still do it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Why you bullshit?
Hey, Howie, I'm gonna tell you something. It goes back to the days when we was really broke.
Yes, we was.
About Detroit, bro.
Yes, we was, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I'm talking about where it all started at.
We was, bro. We was, bro.
Y'all guys in Detroit, I just felt like I was part of Detroit. I ain't grow up in Detroit. I just felt like I was a part of Detroit because I was up here so much.
Yeah, you was, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? We was coming, to Cleveland doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I remember.
And I was the only nigga from Columbus that y'all accepted.
Columbus too. Yep, when Stephen G was coming up there. But you know what? It was so crazy.
No, really though, man. Really though.
He was the dopest host though ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The dopest.
Yeah, he was the dopest host.
Oh my God.
He was magnifying on the stage.
When you come to his rooms and he brought you to the stage.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Incredible.
But he had already destroyed the crowd. He didn't already Yeah, look, before the headliner, he about to go and do this rap shit, and I'm like, oh shit. Let me tell you something, hey man, you made me stronger as a comedian.
No doubt. He always made. I was about to say that. He made you come out and do.
Hey, cool. Listen, you listening to me, man? I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Do your best, man.
This ain't no lie, right?
He made you.
You are definitely at least one of. Some other ones out there, but you are definitely one of them. Where I was like, cool TLC. Oh man. He about to go up and do this.
And do all this shit.
Yeah, he been already
introduced me.
He already blew it up. Everybody done been up. It's all
like, goddamn.
He about to go right before the headline and do this rap shit and say, you over here at the table, I'm my man. You ain't shit, nigga. I bet you ain't able to say it. He started doing all that shit, and you ain't bought a drink yet for your bitch. And your bitch is my bitch, and I bet you gonna twitch because I'm gonna keep on going to the next table here. What's up with your girl? She look like she got a beard, and you would do that shit. And I was like, this nigga is incredible.
Yes.
I'm like, who does this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And nigga, you was doing that, and you would do that right before you brought me up. You did that a few times, you motherfucker. Right before you brought me up. Few times we had shows together. You would do that shit and blow it up. All right, okay, give it up for Howie Bell. All right, goddamn. All right, shit. So
this nigga would do that shit, and Kenny Howe would do it in Chicago, but Kenny just would go around to everybody and just crack on them. He wouldn't do it in you know, in a rap.
But he would just snap on every
And he
table.
would just snap on every table.
Oh my God.
And then keep it moving and then introduce you.
But you can't do nothing but respect it, man.
You can't, man.
But go ahead. Go ahead, cool. What you gonna say? Say
What was
something.
you
I
saying?
thought you about to say something. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying, you know, life was good, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, back when we was all, you know,
TV stars. When we were TV stars.
Coming to hey, Howie, I'm gonna do Steve and I'm gonna do Howie. Howie, remember when we used to do the club Topaz?
I do. I remember Topaz. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
With Steve.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
And Ypsilanti. I think I did Ypsilanti with you one time.
Yeah. I know. We might have did more than that though.
But I did it more, but I think me and you did
Okay.
it one time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Good job.
Yeah. Well, I know I was there a couple times. Yeah. I remember Topaz. For sure. You talking about the old school? Well, you went all
Old school. We went way back.
all the way
Man.
back.
God
Hey,
damn.
Oh, man, come on now, you know.
Yeah.
You were.
Detroit aficionado.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, you are.
You were 92 and 90. Yeah, you did, man.
God damn, man. I miss you, man.
Miss you, brother.
Big time. You know we used to
I
roll.
miss y'all too, even though I can't see y'all. Y'all look like the same.
Except Howie has hair.
Hey, look.
Howie Bell got hair.
I got hair now, nigga. I got afro now, nigga.
Terry. Howie Bell got hair, man. He got a little baby afro,
You got
man.
hair now?
You wouldn't believe it. You had to
He
check it,
got,
man.
he got edges and everything.
You wouldn't believe it.
It's like us.
That's stimulus money, man.
You wouldn't believe
Oh, my
it,
God.
brother. You wouldn't believe it, man. For real.
Somalian hair seeds.
Hey, look, I might let you do me like Stevie Wonder. You can feel my head, nigga, when I see you. Man. Just so you can get a feel, nigga.
Yeah, so you can smile and shit.
What was you gonna say about Steven?
Oh, Steve, you know.
Man.
Steve go back. Oh, you know what, Steve? I'm gonna say something now. Cause I'm right. I think Howie did it too, and I don't think y'all really know.
What?
You know, Bill Jenkins died, right?
I ain't here.
Bill Jenkins from Youngstown.
Do the club in Youngstown.
What was the dude's name? His
Bill
name.
Jenkins, Larry.
Larry's, because he was like, and I'm Larry. His name was on the wall across the
Right, but the promoter passed away.
really, Bill Jenkins.
Yeah.
You know, he was down here in the old folks home.
Yeah. Then he moved to Atlanta.
Did he? With his people?
And, I talked to him 2 weeks before.
Oh,
he passed away. He had
God.
COVID.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh, my God.
Bill,
He said, what
you know,
crazy was, I called these fellas to say what's up. This dude answered the phone, and I'm like, where you at?
Wow.
I'm in the hospital, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm here machines, beef, and everything. I'm saying, he's like, I got the COVID. I'm saying, you talking to me?
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't get a chance to go.
Why is you even picking up the phone, bro?
Right. God, dog, man.
And
Do you know?
The next thing I know, they said he passed away 2 weeks after that.
Do you know Bill Jenkins is the one who named me the Room Ripper? He's the one that named me. They're like, man, you be killing, you ripping rooms, you a room ripper. He gave me that moniker. I mean, when people name themselves, you know it ain't real. When people like, yeah, I'm they call me this, and you name yourself, no, it ain't real.
Right.
When someone else gives you a moniker, then it's real. It's authentic. This guy, Bill Jenkins, named me. He dubbed me the Room Ripper. He is the one who called me that first.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
Oh
Hey,
my God.
TLC, man. Do you smoke weed still, nigga?
You said, do I smoke weed?
Yeah.
Did you ever?
No, he ain't never.
Yeah.
He
He used to.
He used to smoke
He
weed.
used to, long time ago.
Yeah, he used to smoke weed.
I stopped smoking weed. I stopped smoking weed because it got unfair. Because we all be sitting around and dudes be like, man, I passed you the joint. And I be like, when?
Stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
Like, I ain't seen
stupid.
you pass to me, bro.
But yeah, he used to smoke weed back in the day. Then he stopped.
That's crazy. You don't smoke weed at all no more.
Then he stopped. We used to ride We used to ride. I'm telling you, we used to go on rides for like I don't know how long, Terry, like for like 10-hour rides to go do stand up and stuff like that. And I would be smoking, but he wouldn't. You know, he had quit. But I'll be like, man, I gotta hit this blunt.
This nigga smoked several blunts together, nigga.
I know. Yeah.
I'm smoking right now, talking to you.
I was gonna say, ask me what made you ask.
That far.
We had to turn around and do an hour and a half back.
Oh my God.
Because we went the wrong way and turned around. That was funny as hell.
And we saw Lima, so it said Lima 3 miles. So we like, all right, we here. But it wasn't Lima, Ohio.
Hey man, just like the white man.
Hey, look, let me tell
It was too late.
I'm gonna tell y'all a serious story, bro. I know we've been on the phone with Dolph for a long time. Nigga, I drove from New York, nigga, was leaving, coming back to Detroit, and I fucked around and came up at the exit and went back the other way, thinking I was going
all the way back the other way.
Keep going to Detroit, and then I wound up seeing the New Jersey sign again.
Again.
I thought I was in fucking time zone.
Yeah, like, no I didn't. Come all the way.
Zone, nigga.
Patterson, New Jersey.
Got back though, I got off the exit, I braced myself, I took a breath, I filled the car back up with gas, and I started going back the other way. Man, I couldn't believe I drove at least a couple hours. I went back to where I just came from.
I've done it before.
I did it too.
And now I was so like blown by that.
Yeah.
But that's from being I was drunk from the night before and still smoking and being high and doing high shit.
That reminds me,
you know
I was
what
in,
I'm saying?
no, look how much I love my family. I was in Buffalo, New York. We having a family reunion. My mama done told them that I would come and perform. She done called me in Buffalo, can you come tomorrow and be here tomorrow? That's a Saturday. I'm doing a show Friday in Buffalo, New York. I drive from Buffalo, New York to Dayton, Ohio to do my family's family reunion. Turn around Sunday and turn back and drive to Toronto. The next day to Toronto.
Jesus.
Remember we did the joint in Toronto, Canada, Terry, TLC? With Elijah. Yeah. I turned around and my mama begged me, my auntie and them begged me, I'm in Buffalo, New York. They're like, can you come out? They waiting on, they want you to see you so bad. And I left. I did a show and drove all night from Buffalo, New York to Dayton, Ohio. Turn around that next day. And, I had Shorty Rock with me and another girl that I picked up in Buffalo. I'm not gonna lie. And she helped drive too.
That's good.
Shout out to Tammy. Tammy, thank you so much, Tammy.
Right.
And we came back, and that next morning drove to Toronto, Canada, because I had to do Yuck Yucks. So, oh my God, it was just stupid. It was some stupid riding. That was the most stupid riding. That's why I would take less money.
All from getting fucked up
if
though,
somebody
right?
would fly me.
all from getting fucked up, right?
No, well.
Was you fucked up?
Sure, but it was just my mom and them calling me like, can you do it? and I'm just riding like that. He was just saying he was fucked up. That's why he had to ride. But my family asked me, like, can you really come from New York to Dayton? And I said the next day, Mom, I got to be in Toronto, Canada.
You need a nap, my nigga. Hey, I ain't got no driver.
Can you do it? They're waiting on you. They really want to see you.
Right.
See, when you get like this and you've done television and your family think you're a superstar and you're rich and shit,
Yeah.
they'll ask you to do just astronomical shit.
Man.
I'm poor as y'all. I'm broke as a motherfucker. I'm just make the same money y'all make in 2 weeks.
Hey.
And in a day or so, a weekend.
Hey, after the Maury show, my mom got me to strip at a baby shower.
Get out of
I
here.
just told him I was on the Maury Povich show, and my mom had me strip at a baby shower after that.
My baby famous. My baby is famous.
Hell no.
TLC.
But I'm telling you what was really crazy. The first time I ever went to Buffalo, New York. Okay, first of all, I'm dumb. I don't even know.
No, when we crossed the border,
Me and my brother was riding in the car together. He came up from Youngstown. I said, come on, man. We gonna go to Buffalo. I got a show.
and I told you before this. Uh-huh.
I didn't know when you get to the border, they was like, what you coming for, right? And my stupid ass didn't know.
Comedy show.
I was like doing this show. It was like, you got a permit? And I said, no, I'm just.
To work?
Chicago.
Do you have a permit to work here? Yeah, that's what they hit you with. You supposed, I told you,
I took everything but the tire out the car. And then look,
I told you to tell them that you were going to do some gambling, and that's it.
Right, but they turned around and told us we couldn't go into Canada, right? And we
Ah.
went through the other way. We rode all the way around to Erie somewhere
Oh,
to the
wait.
other end to go
Oh,
into
wait.
Buffalo.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, to go into
Uh-huh.
Toronto.
Uh-huh.
Dude said, when you at the other exit? I was like, yeah, we was there. He's like,
The QEW. It's the QEW. Ain't it the QEW? Ain't it the QEW, bro?
Did
Yeah.
you let him in? Did he let you in?
No.
That's the Queens Highway. Is the QEW.
That's how it is when you come to Misha's house. You better make sure you got your license.
Oh, yeah. Well, I done drove down to Misha's house. I drove in because listen, for 4 years before I got blind, for 4 years I didn't have no driver's license. And I was all over the place.
All over.
Me too. Me too.
Hey,
We
TLC
love
used
you,
to be
brother.
everywhere,
Oh
man.
my God,
I
man.
had no license.
Man. TLC, you working on anything new? Anything you want to update us on?
And I'm gonna be calling you soon
You can
too.
always catch me on WRDR. I do a podcast every Saturday. I do it on Nerve DJs.
Nerve DJs?
Go podcast.
Okay.
I'm still on the game.
You know what
No
I still
doubt.
got?
Okay.
Remember when you create? Remember when I used to do that show on Sundays and you created that theme song for me?
Yeah,
It's
you still got
SlapStik.
it?
I still got it. It's SlapStik Sundays.
Hey.
This dude is so cold, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He used to
This
help
is
me out
my
with so
man.
much stuff, man. You're one person I will always appreciate, never forget, and
Now,
definitely.
this
gonna
will
be-
turn me on the Po' Boys right here. This dude
Oh yeah.
turn me on the Po' Boys in Cleveland. Detroit don't even do Po' Boys like Cleveland do.
Nah, it's a thing.
Do they? Hey, Terry,
What,
the Po' Boys in Cleveland.
Polish boy?
The Polish boys, man.
Man, y'all
Come
like
on,
y'all
man.
ain't on the Polish boy.
Detroit cannot do the Polish boys like Cleveland. Tell them, man.
Nah, you first of all, you gotta have a Polish boy with the bread gotta be soggy as hell.
It gotta be soggy from the sauerkraut, man. For real. It's done.
Your clothes. If you don't mess up your clothes in the Polish boy, you
Okay.
ain't for real.
Hey,
Them motherfuckers
Steve,
is
you
true.
see dude on Hamilton and Kimberly Parkway with the 10 up from
Yeah.
Cleveland instead of
Yeah,
Polish
yeah.
boys here.
Every time I used to
got
go
a
to
DJ.
Cleveland, I
You got a
made Terry
DJ.
take me get a Polish boy. I'm like, go to one of them old spots. Cause they got, they got about 5 or 6,
Right.
everywhere. They're everywhere. I'm like, we gotta get one of those. Man, it's so good to hear from you.
to the Coney Island.
Shout out to the Coney.
No doubt. He's not here using the
Yeah, he went
restroom
out
right
to the
now.
restroom real quick.
Yeah, he went to the restroom. He's taking a break.
To make you run off, no matter what time of day it is.
No doubt. That Coney Island. Yes, indeed. Wow.
Man.
What kind of rooms are going on and popping on in Cleveland for the comics that are listening?
Man, listen, I really can't really tell you. I'm gonna just be honest about it. I done took a hiatus for a minute, and I didn't update myself with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I'm not really in touch with it like I used to be because of my setback.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get back. That's not a sad story, but I just don't really know what rooms they got.
No, it is a sad story to me. But Rob Allen, I've seen Rob on posters on Facebook and things of that nature, promoting himself. And I was just wondering, I haven't seen so much Courtney G, just pictures, but I've seen Rob is doing work. And I appreciate Rob Allen doing work. He's a BET Comic View All-Star, as yourself, you know what I mean? And I just wanted to ask you that question, like, what are you doing, to keep busy? Like, are you busy doing stand-up? Do you have a room right now, or what? What are you doing?
No, I ain't got a room right now. I still do my stand-up, keep myself motivated on stand-up.
Right.
The show that I do is actually like comedy jokes and music all together, and I actually do it for an hour. I have a podcast. I've been doing it for about 5 years now, 5-6 years now. So I kind of use that as my catalyst of getting out and doing stand-up. But after this, whatever situation gets a little bit better,
yeah,
I plan on coming out here full force, like bigger and better than I did before.
Sure.
You know,
Have you spoken? Right. Let me ask you this. Misha and I have we talked to with Dwight Chilius recently, a couple weeks ago. Have you spoken? I know that name. I know that name gonna throw you a little bit, but have you spoken with old school promoters like that? And
no, I have not. Just to keep it real, I mean,
and are they doing anything?
We didn't end up on right terms, but I don't have no animosity towards it. We just don't have nothing in common. Being able to have
What you got, P? No.
No, sir.
Go ahead. I was talking to my sister. Go ahead. Go ahead. I asked her if she had to pee, but go ahead.
No, but I haven't talked to a lot of the old promoters and stuff like that. A lot of them really just got out the business.
Yeah.
They still trying to do whatever, but if you ain't ready, everything that changed, if you ain't going with the change, it really ain't gonna happen.
And then, I mean, as the money got stronger for us, as like you mentioned, when we used to be in Canada, what was the promoter's name? Say his name again. Elijah and his son. Yeah. And once the money got far, and then they wouldn't like you doing yuck yucks, and that was the comedy club there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would do yuck yucks, and they would tell me like, "What are you doing yuck yucks for?" I'm like, "Are you crazy? I mean, y'all. What are you talking about? You ain't gonna tell me where I'm gonna be or what I'm gonna do."
I'm a comedian.
I'm a comedian. I'm a stand-up
Opportunity
comic.
has
A
presented
businessman.
itself.
I'm here because they called me.
Right.
That's right.
That's
right.
It's just like if I'm somebody who whoop ass and they call me, you wouldn't ask, what you doing?
Like
What you doing here for? Yeah, to whoop your ass.
Right.
To whoop your ass. You wouldn't ask me. You'd be like, oh, I know what he's here for.
I know what he's here for.
Yeah,
to whip some ass.
To whip some ass. You wouldn't even ask. Like, he's not looking nobody in the eyes or nothing. When people looking around at him, he's looking away at the wall. He's here to fuck people up. And so, like Dolomite.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm gonna say this, man. The game has it's so much that is the change because now
Sure.
you got people that are the people in the audience are comic critics.
Man,
Oh, yeah.
save that.
They're comedian police now.
They think so.
Right, and they know, they can almost, first of all, half of them is more funnier than you on stage.
Already. They already know it.
That's another
And
one.
never been on stage before ever, but they funnier than you. Yeah,
Right.
half
And
of
then
them.
that's when you get on stage and you tell this joke, and that's why I tell some of these young comedians, I say, hey, don't recycle the news. Don't recycle the news. Because
Right.
you're talking to people that done heard jokes.
Yes.
All the
You ain't
time.
talking
Yes.
to people that ain't heard no
They ain't heard no jokes now.
Amen. Amen.
You gotta be.
Recycle. You better know.
Man.
Word for word, and somebody gonna check.
Somebody gonna check you. You better be original.
Right. And if you can't be original, hey, you need to go either restudy the game or listen to somebody else. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all vet, and we all done went through the young dudes don't respect the old dudes don't respect the young dudes.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, my thing has always been, who's still doing?
Right.
I'm
Yep.
sure.
I don't care
Yeah.
what you did back in the day.
Who's still at it? Who's still at it?
Great. What
Right.
you doing now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ain't lying about that one.
I mean, we've met how many ex-comedians? I mean, I've met 6,000
Yeah.
comedians who are now ex-comedians.
Who used to get down.
You used to get down. They are behind the bar. They own clubs. They are promoters. They are
I used to
all these people.
Yeah.
You know, and I tell people, if you like stand-up that much, just get a room. You can go up every week. You can be the host of that room. Just get one. You like comedy. You're not a comic per
I will
se.
say this.
You like comedy though.
In defense of some of those kind of guys, I've known people that have done stand up, but that really when they call it.
No.
So they
Right.
to stand up, and they may have been involved in it for a few years, but they real calling was producing
Or writing.
or
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. So I don't want to knock those guys.
Right.
Oh,
You know
well,
what
that's
I'm
what
saying?
I'm getting to.
But they
what
still
I'm
love.
touching on.
But they still love stand up.
They love stand-up.
Because they know
That's what I've
that because they
learned from my
respect
shorts.
it
They
so much.
They respect somebody who can do it really well.
They respect it.
Entertainment.
They've seen somebody who can do it well.
And they feel like they could do it well.
Yeah, sure.
And-
That's why they tried it.
That's why they
Of
tried
course.
But you know what? If you ain't got love for something, then I would rather somebody not do it.
Right. Well, you can't tell. I'm sorry, TLC.
You
But
can have,
can't-
if you have a love for it, you have to have a respect for it too.
But you can't tell
know what I'm
somebody that
saying?
and then have a love for it. Some people start doing something they don't even know
That's
they're
what I'm talking
doing.
about.
Like they've been led
That's
to
what I'm
do
talking
something.
That's what I'm saying.
So you can't take that away from human nature.
No, it's not discrimination.
You know what I'm saying? It
It's
is.
just once you lose your passion to do something.
Oh, once you
find-
lose the
yeah,
passion to do
Yeah,
it. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Then you find your niche and find what you really want to do.
Yeah.
And that's why I always say the veterans, the ones who've been doing me, Howie, Steve, and whoever else is in the room, the ones that've been doing it, we make it look easy. So the ones that ain't been doing
Sure.
it, like, oh, I can do that.
I can do that.
No, not necessarily you can't.
Right.
Because it's not really about if you super funny. It's about time.
Yes.
If you don't have your timing together, you can tell funny jokes.
And it's
But if your
content.
timing ain't together, you wasted.
It's content as well. It's content as well. Now, when you get up to a certain status, you can be talking about fucking chickens on the farm. As long as your timing is good, guess what? You're gonna get laughter.
Comedy is a lot like chess.
Right.
That's what I've learned. Like, I'm not a comedian, but I love comedy. You know what I'm saying? And,
That-
and it's
we were
a
just
lot
talking about that. Yeah,
it's,
sure.
It's a lot like chess. It's very strategic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll hype you up. You hear me?
That's what we're talking. Yeah, that's what we're talking.
Don't
And
ask
then-
me to tell a joke.
Yeah, don't ask me till it, right.
Please.
Right. And then people
And
be
if,
stuck.
if your punchlines are just cuss words, that don't mean you a comedian.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people think that.
That just means you lack a vocabulary.
Right.
And I had a lot of respect for the game because when I came in, I was green, just like anybody else.
Well, you like a punchline.
The thing is, a lot of people just
Yeah.
don't like to say this, but a lot of comics have a lot of content together, which we already know. You can't say verbatim, word for word from a comic joke. You can't tell a comic joke word for word because you know you just know.
Yeah, not verbatim.
My joke, no, he got a premise of your joke.
Of your joke. And that goes back to you cannot pattern a joke. Because who's to say, the patent people said, who's to say you're the first one that said that?
Right.
You know,
But that's
why a joke can't be,
being
no, a
chested
joke
and
cannot
chested.
be patented. A joke can't be patented.
Well, a joke can never be patented, but people understand. You know, it's an unwritten rule in comedy.
It's an unwritten rule, of course.
Yeah, if I'm doing this. But another thing is, hey, forget the joke, be you.
Yes.
That way you never get copied.
You never, they can't really do you.
And as soon as somebody copy you, they be like, oh, no.
That one,
Yep.
you can't do freaking so much like Stephen J.
That's Stephen J. You doing that? That's Stephen J.
That's Stephen J.
Stolen joke.
Stolen joke.
Stolen joke.
Stolen joke.
Right off the bat.
Right off the
right
bat. All over the country. I've had brothers from New York call me.
I'm about to say Alaska. Nigga be like,
Alaska.
that's somebody else.
Yeah, somebody like
Yeah,
no.
they might not know their name. They know that ain't him.
Right. They know that ain't. Like hold on.
They know that ain't him. Yeah,
Right.
man.
Like this nigga did it on TV, man. You can't do that.
Right.
Especially when a nigga did it on TV.
Yeah.
Anybody that did shit on the
Oh, I got jokes I ain't did on TV that's been stolen though.
But I said especially
Yeah, especially.
when you've done it on television.
Yeah.
Well, Bruce, well, I don't want to say no name, but Bruce, if I get to talking to Bruce, he'll tell you about somebody who would take his stuff, boy. And, well, no, this SlapStik radio. Arnaz J. Bruce tell me,
yeah.
we real, like Arnaz and spruce
And
it
I'm
up,
confused
and
though.
spruce your
What
shit
they
up so
say?
cold,
Oh.
and have it so cold.
Like, your shit sweet.
Like, have your shit sweet.
Hey, that shit sweet. You like, damn, I didn't say my shit like that. Nigga said my shit extra cold.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell it. This is the comedy work.
Hey, look, I like
we
Arnaz.
dropping bombs. I love Arnaz.
Listen,
I love Arnaz.
I never had a problem with Arnaz.
No.
I know, but you know, I never. But I don't know what everybody does. Some
Right.
people can do whatever they do, stealing,
Yeah,
or
or whatever.
whatever they do or don't do.
Or
you know,
don't do. Or have or you're what do they call it? Briefcase comic. You know.
Some people do what they do.
You know what I'm saying? All the jokes you got. What is
I'm not briefcase comic. I ain't never heard of that one.
the briefcase comic or all your stuff
That's
is
an
old.
interesting term.
All your stuff is old. What is that? What you do?
Recycle.
But
You carry it with you.
Stock joke.
stock. That's why it's a briefcase.
Okay, it's a stock joke.
Stock jokes. You're a stock joke comic. That's why they say you're a briefcase.
Briefcase.
You know, I've heard older comics say that.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
briefcase
okay.
ass comic. You know,
Okay.
he got the stock.
He got
Yeah,
stock. He carried around with all his jokes.
carry around with it.
All his jokes in the briefcase.
He
I
can't-
get that.
can't
That's
think-
actually kind of funny.
Yeah, can't think of nothing new. You know, the briefcase comic.
Briefcase kind.
You know where I got that from?
That's actually good stereo.
Hey, TLC, you know where I got that from? Big Daddy Fitz talking about
Daddy Fitz,
Daryl Banks.
Detroit, baby.
Talking
Big
about
Daddy
Daryl
Fitz.
Banks. No one could throw in.
Daryl Banks.
And it was another guy. I love Daryl, but it's another guy besides Daryl Banks who do the stock jokes.
shit.
It's another guy. And my
Yeah,
man was
hold on.
my man was gonna book both of them.
Easy.
And I was like, no, I came in between it. Like, no, because they're gonna do both of the same shit.
Hold on, man. TLC. Hold on. TLC.
About Daryl, what I noticed about Daryl, and I'm gonna just say this: we all know this joke is Daryl, they doctor, whatever. But Daryl was like a given hand in cards that you know was loaded.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can still go out there. They
No
can
doubt.
earn $1,000.
Oh yeah, but he gonna kill.
still go out there and kill, and you just be looking like,
Damn.
Nah.
How? With the Nipsey
Hey, he was
wrestlers
funny.
and the Scatman
Hold
Crothers.
on, Daryl Bankson, if you're listening right now, it's Howie Bell. You motherfucker.
You motherfucker.
I hate you, but I love you.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you stole so many jokes, and nigga, your money wasn't right. but you's a charming motherfucker.
Very,
But I
extremely.
promise you, nigga, that damn, nigga, if I didn't love you, motherfucker, I wouldn't cut you
You
out.
done ruined so much.
I gotta cuss him out because I love him so much.
Right.
But let me tell you this right here.
I've been knowing him 30 years.
Brother, this nigga take a nigga joke, what's the stock joke, and make it stock.
And
Like,
make
no,
it
nigga,
stock.
that ain't stock. That's that nigga's joke.
Yeah.
Not
Like,
really.
man, come on.
Come on.
Daryl Banks,
Come
come
on.
on, man.
Yeah.
Now, he had a bad habit of that. He couldn't help himself.
He couldn't help
He's
it.
one of the comedians that couldn't help himself. He even tell you, yeah, I know I stole you.
I know.
You know, he couldn't even help himself. And so he was one of those comedians that was a good comic, and he was really, you know what I'm saying, actually very talented brother.
Gary,
you know what I'm saying?
Gary said that about Jack
he
Shepherd.
he had great delivery,
I was like,
but he delivered everybody else's joke.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nigga, do you? You know, he had about 3 of his own and about 15 of everybody else.
Gary Owen. Gary
Everybody
Owen.
else. Like, come on.
Gary
man.
Owen gonna try to jump on Jack Shepherd. Jack Shepherd did a stock joke. Gary Owen wasn't listening to the show. Like he said, came out, did the same stock joke. And then gonna try to blame Jack for doing the stock joke. No, don't blame Jack for doing the fucking stock joke. And you come out and do the same stock joke.
Same stock joke.
That, you should have been original.
You should have been.
That's
you
why
should have been original.
Stephen G. Step original. Everything
How you
out
gonna get mad at somebody
my
else for doing a stock joke?
everything out my mouth gonna be original.
I love you, Gary.
And look, you got mad. You got mad because somebody else did a joke that you was gonna
That
do.
you
That everybody
did.
did.
We have a plan B.
But Howie, the audience was looking at him like we heard
because all
that.
of us. And they
And
heard it.
previously heard
And they
that
heard
just
it
earlier.
Look, and they heard it before that.
Before that.
Before that, they
Even
heard it.
before that, they heard it.
Yes, they did.
And so they're like, okay, Jack did it. We let it pass.
And now they're like,
you
wait a
did
minute,
it.
and now,
The headliner.
how about this one?
The headliner did the stock joke.
And now-
they're like, no.
And now the whole show looks like
Yeah.
some kind
What's
of
going
farce.
on?
Yeah, right.
So now
Yeah.
the whole show's affected by this. So,
Yep.
so now you got 2 comics doing stock jokes
Yeah.
in the same show.
Of the same
Now
kind.
the show looks corny.
Verbatim.
So now the promoters look bad.
Bad,
Now the
everything.
producers look bad. The venue just looks
Everything.
cheesy.
Raggedy.
It just
Cheesy.
looks cheesy.
Uh-huh.
And people don't think about that. You
They
know what
don't.
I'm saying? When
They
you
don't.
hire comedians that are not authentic, when you hire comedians that are not ready for that platform, you
No.
hire comedians that, hey man, some people gotta do open mic, man.
Yeah.
Some people gotta just do open mic.
We'll talk about
And
that.
they're not
Speak to that.
ready for that type of platform.
Well-
But you put them on the platform, so now your
There you
show
go.
is cheesy.
Uh-huh.
Because your comedians that you have on there are not ready for the platform that you have put them on. And it's not a knock on anybody.
Well,
I love all comedians.
This is the
Stephen G, you know better than anybody else. You just have to have different platforms for different levels of comedy.
You
That's why
absolutely
they
do.
have open mic nights.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's why they have book nights.
Book
Yeah.
And
nights.
then they have concert or whatever, or
whatever.
comedy clubs,
Yeah.
weekends, and then concert. So
Yeah.
they had everything.
Yeah.
They had different levels for comedy.
Different levels.
You go through the chain of command. Now the people think that they do social media videos and that they get out there and all they gotta do is do this, then they are worthy of performing live and getting this such and such and such. No, you're not.
You're
you know
not.
what I'm saying? Because
You're
you're
not.
gonna get up there and you're gonna destroy my whole show.
Yeah.
My whole show.
Well,
Because once you come with that bullshit, now everybody else is suspect. So
Yeah.
the whole crowd.
Well,
the whole
do you
crowd
see
is
the
looking
new?
like, oh
You
my
see the
God,
new comics?
Who's next?
It's 4 of them on stage at the same time
Oh.
because they can't handle that big audience by themselves.
I ain't seen that yet.
It's 4 of them on stage. I'm not gonna
Well,
name the names, but I've never seen that before.
I'm a part
In my
of
30
I'm a
years
part
of stand-up.
Well, I'm a part of a group that was 4 of us on stage at the same time called The Other Level. It was me, Spanky Hayes, Joe Blunt, and Thomas Ward. We were called The Other Level, and we had a development deal with Overbrook Entertainment, which is Will Smith's company.
Wow.
And we did that,
The claim of fame
Yeah.
for how you
Yeah,
feel.
so we did that.
You know,
You know.
I jumped in the game long, late when we was up in Detroit, but I used to love freeze tag.
Yeah, freeze tag. We used to do freeze tag.
Oh,
a lot. You used to get down with the freeze tag. TLC. The one that go. And we used to do that, but let me tell you something.
No doubt.
We all moved from Detroit to LA. We wound up getting the development deal, like I said, with Overbrook, man.
Yeah.
We did very well. It was 4 of us. But we did sketches and improv and all that shit on stage and stand up. And, you know, we did songs and all kind of shit. So if they're doing
On
that,
some Arsenal and Mitchell shit. Them was the first two.
Well, there was 2. We was 4.
Yeah.
So
But there was the first duo.
Arsenal Mitchell wasn't the first duet shit. Niggas, the duets go back to Laurel and
Okay.
Hardy.
Well, okay, yeah, and Step and Fetch It.
Abbott and Costello.
Yeah, Step and Fetch It. But
they
they were the new version. We hadn't
But
seen
we was
it.
4.
Since that.
Nobody had did 4. Nobody had did 4.
Who did Def Comedy Jam? 2 people, except for Arsenal Mitchell.
No.
This is what I'm talking about
what
in
I'm
the
telling
new
you is
style.
Nobody had, even during the Arsenal Mitchell days, that's what I'm trying to tell you, is I knew both of those guys.
Yeah, I know
Nobody
both of
had
them.
did 4, and we were the 4, and we were
Okay.
all in Hollywood, and
Okay.
we got the deal in the development. It was 4 of us, and we had did the Aspen Comedy Fest. We did everything. Actually, the patent for Wildin' Out came from
that.
from the other level.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, real talk. I mean,
I know you're not lying.
Howie Bell, Spanky Hayes, Joe Blunt, Thomas Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Ward is the opening act for Eddie Griffin right now. Has been working in for the last 6-7 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
Joe Blunt just got through filming his own film
Movie.
You know,
In
his own
Detroit.
movie in
Yeah.
Detroit. You know,
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Spanky Hayes, who was taken from us to go to Wildin' Out. To
You
me,
know,
in my opinion,
took it.
and myself,
Took it.
Howie Bell. You know
Took
what I'm
it.
saying? Who was doing the thing. So I think that, you know what I'm saying. So I'm giving you my perspective on the history of comedy. You know what I'm saying, in America as far as black comedy.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying, which a lot of people don't understand. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Or even know about it.
Well, your synopsis
It's like
makes
the
a
fault
lot of
because they don't
sense.
Yeah, because people gotta know about it. Because they wouldn't know about it in a sense. Now people will say to me, well, what makes Howie Bell think he's telling the truth
Or whatever. Yeah.
do your research.
Please.
That's all I was saying. Do your research. Go and ask around. Talk to people. You know what I'm saying? And figure it out for yourself.
Hey, yeah, in the industry. Talk to people in the industry, not outside the industry.
Absolutely.
In the industry. Now, you want to learn about somebody. How about that?
I hated to do that at the end of this show.
So what?
We went into it, then we. This
Yeah,
was
we
a
did.
deep show, huh?
This was a deep show. This is deep.
It was educational.
Yeah, it was communicational.
And before,
Communicational.
Yeah.
and before
like
we
that
close
word.
out, TLC, where can we find you on social media?
Hey, you can get me on Instagram, Cool TLC, COOLTLC. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, I'm all over the place. So if you really wanna holler at your boy, holler at your boy. If I can say this, if you're an independent artist and you got music and you trying to get onto a platform, I got it, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You can hit a brother up always at the Meltdown, THE, the Meltdown Show, #1 at gmail.com. And you can get on. I'm worldwide. I'm in all countries, you know, doing my 1-2. So I'm still trying to knock them down.
Yeah.
All right. Have you been doing any rooms? We're trying to link up comics with rooms. That's the main thing we're trying to do here.
Wait, say it again.
Rooms? Do you have a room right now, or do you know any rooms that we can link up comics with rooms? Because we have a lot of young comics that are listening.
I don't have a room right now. I know it's a bunch of rooms around here. A lot of them are open mic.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, a lot of them are open mic, but I don't know.
Yeah, we have a lot of young comics, or older comics who want to freshen up. You know what I mean? I just went to an open mic down the street from me a couple of nights because I had some gigs coming up. So, hey, I may pop in at an open mic, you know?
I don't have a room, I have a platform. So,
Right.
If you a new comic and you trying to do your 1-2, then you create a room.
right.
You waiting on everybody else to make a room. Go make a room and tell them what you can bring and do the open mic yourself.
Right.
When you gonna get it and
Right.
waiting on
Well, you gotta be funny first. You just can't come in the door like, I'm gonna get the room. No, you gotta be funny. They gotta respect you. They gotta love you.
Right.
And then bam, there goes your room. So, you know it doesn't work like just in the door. Everybody ain't gonna be funny as me and you, TLC. You know what I mean? Of course. Everybody is not going to be a paid comic their third time on stage. You know?
No, but look how long, and I'm going to keep it honest.
What?
Look how long it took us to really get it. I ain't talking about when we was doing the mics and the little $50 shows. And
Yeah.
I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the get it. You still need a stage to practice on.
Yeah.
You still need a
Right about that
stage
now.
to
Right about
practice
that.
on. Weren't we talking about that earlier?
Yes, we was, brother. Yes, we was.
About don't go up to for you young comics.
Man.
Don't run up to hilarities and
Mhm.
Joker's Wild and the Funny Bone and all of these
Thinking
places.
you already ready.
Thinking you're already ready. Go to the
And then
underneath
what did you say
place.
was gonna happen? Once they saw you and you bummed, then what's gonna happen?
They're gonna see
Oh,
you
shit.
as the same person.
No matter how good you become.
No matter how you progress, they're gonna see you as the same person. Like I saw him when he was terrible.
Right.
So
I swear I love going
It's
up-
terrible.
I love going up to open mic. And they, you know, with the younger crowd, they don't know me like that. I'm glad. I'm glad you don't. Because
Sure,
when I hit that
sure.
stage,
I'm gonna destroy
it's
you.
your first time doing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
like,
destroy
no,
your
it ain't.
ribs.
But I'd rather be a new Jack, old Jack,
Yeah.
or old Jack, new Jack, than just, you know, not just do it at all.
Right, exactly.
Irrelevant, Jack.
And I'll just laugh half of y'all to the bathroom. You'll be like, he's hysterical. I feel you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be mad at it. I'm gonna just go up on stage, I've been doing it for a while. I ain't gonna even try to outshine them or nothing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go up there and just show you that I'm seasoned,
Yeah,
but I ain't
no
trying
doubt.
to outshine you. I'm trying to do comedy.
My regular shit gonna laugh the rest of the event. I've been doing 2 or 3 minutes. We went and, you know, like 5 minutes or whatever, and it's just, you know, when you've been doing it 30 years, you can do 5 minutes at the open mic and you killed the fucking place, you know? And they want you to hang around to the end of the night. Like, I don't have a problem with that every now and then, but if I have something to do, you know, because I don't want to come in, just because I've been doing it so long and I've got television credits and, you know, I come to an open mic, or us seasoned comics come to an open mic, and we're like, hey, places here, places there, places there. Listen, we will stay to the end of the night, no problem sometimes, if we don't have anything to do, because we like comedy too. Shit, this is what we do. So we like to see young comics. I like to see everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I'm a fan of a comic.
Of course.
Who you are.
If you make me laugh, I like you, for real.
Right,
I like you just for trying it.
I'm Stephen G's biggest fan. I'm Howie Bell's biggest fan.
Exactly.
I came up with y'all.
Yeah.
So I got respect for you. If
Yeah.
I say,
Yeah.
and I'm
My brother.
No doubt. Sing you do an hour and kill.
Right, but I'm happy to be a
Man, like when you, especially when you do a lot of shows, and when you do a lot of comedy,
You're adding, as you go.
No.
You're forgetting about some of your
No.
underneath stable.
People come to a show expecting a certain joke that they like of you,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah,
you
they
know,
do.
and so
Freakazoid, for instance.
and
They're
absolutely.
waiting on it.
So you don't even have that in mind. Like, this is not what I'm doing tonight.
I'm not doing that tonight.
You know,
Right,
I'm
right.
going to this. I'm
Right.
going to start working these new jokes I got written down. And
Sure.
all this shit. I'm going to do my thing on this. And it's like, dude, if you get on stage and you don't do that, I've got people coming to me like, man, I brought my family here, man. You didn't talk about your granny and shit. You know,
You didn't say about the,
you know what I'm saying?
the bread, wiping the bread off.
Yeah, you
didn't do that.
And motherfuckers get mad at me and shit.
I
Yeah.
believe you.
Yeah.
Because when I told people,
You
I
know
was
what
like,
I'm saying?
Howie's coming. They're like, is he the guy that says it twice?
Yeah, all that shit, yeah. And it's like, Yeah, I do. And I do like regurgitating that joke every now and then when I, as an artist.
For sure.
When I
because there's always someone that hasn't heard it.
It is, but I don't necessarily do it for the people that haven't heard it.
Creativity.
I only do it for me. Like at a certain time, I feel like, shit, I might as well do this part. But I got new parts to that
joke.
Yeah, but that ain't even. The thing about what I'm trying to say, I guess, is like,
man, you sound like D. Militant.
About that.
You sound like D. Militant now.
Yeah.
When I talk to him, he's like, I got.
It's like I don't care about that like that. Like I care about it, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a part of my. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I got so much shit that I need to work out or do something different with, or you know what I'm saying? Talk about. It's like, all right, so if I do it, I'm doing it, and I know I'm going through the motions of doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But that's why I had to add new parts to it. So I got new parts to it as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to. So whenever I do it, I got to do the new parts.
Well, that's great advice for
that's
young
just
comics.
The one joke. That's just the one
That's
joke.
great advice for young comics. Add on to your own jokes.
Yes.
Add on to his joke.
Yes.
Just to make you feel like doing it.
Improv on your own material.
Yep.
Right.
Oh my God.
Just
Oh my
to
God.
make you feel like doing the joke again.
There you go.
Because you keep doing the same words and shit. You gotta change that shit up.
You gotta
I mean,
switch
even the way you deliver it, all that, I change all the shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's the same bit.
Like a great singer,
I'm changing that shit up.
they'll sing it out of key.
Yeah.
They sing the song so long,
Yeah.
they'll sing it out of key and follow the band back into the main.
There you go. I do that with the granny joke, and I play with it, and I do and I got other jokes too. You know what I'm saying? That are like a little classic Howie Bell jokes.
There you go. There you go. Sure.
But people have told me what they are. I don't know. But my son, my fat
they're like,
son,
why did you do that, Dad?
Yeah, my overweight son, and
Hey, that's
He don't want a triple from Wendy's, does he?
Yeah, nah,
Does he eat a triple?
More than that.
Still a double.
Yeah.
Still a double. And with a chili
Oh
though,
my God.
with fries.
Jesus Christ. He been on that. The drinking with white people joke. And the granny, people, certain jokes that people are like, oh man, you gotta do that. Like I show up at a show, and they're like, man, you don't do that. I was on the road with Cedric the Entertainer, man.
No doubt. Opening for him, yeah.
Open for and don't get me wrong, I was the baby in that. It was Sharon Larkins and Malik Sanin and J.J. Williamson.
Well, Sean just hasn't gotten his play, but
and it was other comedians that opened up for Cedric way before me and have been touring with him for a long time. And I was kind of one of the last guys to kind of come on the scene with Ced. And over the last,
Smash.
3 years, 3 years ago, 2 years, that type of time. So, but anyway, 4 years. But so he took me out, man. He took a chance on me, and I love him for that. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. I know him personally, of course.
Man.
Yeah,
and of course.
I love Cedric, man.
Yep, and all the people that work with him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. He has a tight crew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he used to come here,
Hey,
and
I'm about to dip out because my Obama phone is about to give out.
Obama phone.
I was wondering what we were
Hey,
gonna.
thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, thank you, TLC. I'm definitely gonna reach out to you this week for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. I want to say something that I never said to Howie. Steve, I got love for you always.
Right, of course, man.
Always. Howie, I'm gonna just tell you something, man.
My brother, what up?
I think last time we talked, that was, because I was blind and all that stuff.
All that shit.
Really get a chance to really holler at each other, man. I always wanted to tell you how proud I was when we did Laugh and Malute.
Oh, yeah.
And I gotta tell you that because
absolutely.
you went up on that stage.
He killed. Murdered.
But I was proud because it was like, that's my dude. It was a different proud.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't because, you went up there and ripped and did your thing. It was just like knowing where we all came from.
Oh man, and you had booked. We had did so many shows before. Like
a personal proud.
It
was a personal proud, man.
It helped me. Like I'm saying that the
Sure.
freestyling you would do before I went up and making me stronger as a comic, all contributed to that, bro.
He would do that when he invite me to Cleveland. He would have me to Cleveland.
Trust me.
I mean, just 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Like, Stephen come, Stephen come, Stephen come, Stephen come. And over the years, you know, I've been to Cleveland a zillion times because of this guy and because
Oh man,
of
this guy's amazing.
Courtney G.
We're talking about
because of this
one of
guy.
Cleveland's finest.
Yes, definitely.
Cleveland's funny.
I agree.
In comedy.
I agree.
mean, like, you remember, hey, TLC, you was around when we did the Bad Boys of Comedy tour, and I came to Cleveland.
Hold on, what you say again?
The Bad Boys of Comedy.
You remember when I did the Bad Boys of Comedy tour, and I came to Cleveland? And then, yeah, you remember that? And we went to, like, the little after party. Do you remember I cut my foot on a piece of glass?
Oh.
Went through my foot. You remember that?
Yeah, I figured that Bad Boys of Comedy.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. I'm gonna tell you
Well,
why.
it was a wild shit happened in Cleveland. That was
The
crazy.
reason I was nervous just before I went up to do my set, who was sitting right next to me? P. Diddy was sitting right next to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was sitting because he was waiting for me to do my set, and he'll come on, and you know how you do his ending. So I was like, he was sitting right next to me.
Trying to be like Russell.
What's up? I was like, what's up, Bubby? Because I met him because he used to come to the Millennium.
Right.
And Dwight and all them. So I met him.
Right.
I kicked it to him and told him that. He was like, oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
But then he said, you about to go up? And I said, yeah. He's like, all right, rip this motherfucker up.
Right.
Now you talking about that was in Cleveland or New York?
Yeah, that's before Dwight.
Hold on.
That's before Dwight sold the Millennium.
No, you think that was in Cleveland or New York? That was in Cleveland?
That was in Cleveland.
TLC, was that in Cleveland or New York?
That was in Cleveland.
That was in Cleveland.
Okay.
Dwight owned the Millennium Club, that huge club.
I remember Dwight.
Right across from Jacobs Field. Dwight Chillius, he's a janky promoter. He owned that big club right across from Jacobs Field.
Hotel too, then.
The baseball. That's when he sold that, he bought the hotel.
Is that the nigga that had the hotel?
Yeah.
I'm like,
and the club and the hotel hooked together.
Nigga, that's Dwight.
He was digging it.
Hey, TLC, before you get off the phone, listen to this shit here. You gotta listen to this shit here, man. Nigga brought me here, right? Nigga, I opened up for Rudy Raymore, nigga.
Yeah. Dolomite.
Nigga, Dolomite. Nigga, I was on the air. I was not on the air. I'm saying on the air, but at the show with Dolomite for the weekend, and this nigga barely wanted to pay me, man. This shit in that hotel, in that same hotel, whatever that raggedy ass fucking hotel. Yeah. Man, I was about to damn near fight this motherfucker.
Set it on fire.
He wound up giving me some kind of money, but it wasn't what I was supposed to.
Man, listen, I wanted to set the joint on fire 3 times.
No, man, it wasn't, man.
Where you gonna take?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
When I was booking y'all, and a lot of people, I used to tell them, I said, don't look at me like I'm paying y'all. I'm getting it straight from the head. So I'm booking everything, but I'm not the one controlling everything.
Right. I got. Hey, look.
And we have plenty of arguments where I'll be like, hey man, let me tell you something. You ain't doing my people like this. I done built my reputation up.
And then, bruh, he's putting you out front.
Right.
And then he's being short with the money. He putting you out front.
Absolutely.
You know, to talk to us.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, it was crazy because that was my experiences with coming to do comedy in Cleveland.
In Cleveland.
Hey, one of those times I booked you.
Yeah, well, every time Stephen D booked me, it was great.
But look, I was
when we
hosting
did
the
Bad Boys
show.
Comedy Show was good too, though.
Yeah, that was
good too.
That was
the Bad Boys Comedy Tour was good.
Yes, it was.
So that was good here too. But it was been other promoters, but not here. We in Columbus, but in Cleveland, it was good.
Some good guys. There's some good guys. There's some good dudes.
But there's some bad guys.
Man, there's some bad guys. You're gonna experience that too now.
Absolutely.
You're gonna get the bad with the good.
Yeah.
Hey, but I got to say this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all got the experience.
Yeah.
Howie and Steve experienced.
Yes, they did.
How you felt about
Ski?
Steve?
Skeets was cold to me.
I don't remember Skeets.
I mean, they might be talking a little bit. You might have to make them quiet down a little bit and talk a little louder over the crowd, just a little taste. But to me, it was a great workout room. And then if you season, it was Skeets.
Okay, I might have been there, but I don't remember.
Joined in East Cleveland.
Okay.
Man, listen.
Tisa's on 93rd.
On 93rd.
Howie did the joint when he didn't. You didn't do it when I had it.
You did it when Kenny had it.
Okay.
The same joint though.
Okay.
Yeah, same joint.
It was a beautiful.
Okay.
I killed the joint every time I did it.
Okay. Well, you killed a lot of joints.
Every joint.
I can do that too. And only one. You can get that down just like that. And I get that shit down. You want with my energy. You tell me your I've seen this dude get about 30,000 standing ovations off of that.
Yeah, they'll take his auto too. They'll take when I go.
I've got the power to energize.
They'll be looking like, who did that?
That's one of them jokes you were like, man, I wish I would have thought of that joke.
Yeah.
I could do that too.
I could do that.
Yeah,
Like,
but
shit.
You know, when comedian respect is like, that's it. Yeah. Now I don't respect it no more.
If I didn't do it in Cleveland, TLC would bring me back up. Hold on.
You go and do it.
Right.
Swear to God. Now I done killed them. Like I ain't doing it. I'm trying to move on.
Now look, check this out. I got my
no.
kids right here. They can probably see. I don't know if they can
Hi,
see. They might look along. Look, I got my daughters on right there. I got Carly Bell and I got Brooklyn Bell.
Hey, Carly.
Brooklyn Bell, Carly.
Show
Like that.
Show yourself on the camera.
Yeah, that's how my kids do.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
I
girl.
just got half of your face. Look.
Or whatever.
Carly Bell.
Hey, Miss Bell.
We are everybody, girl.
Yeah, Carly.
How you doing? This is what your dad is doing.
Yeah. We doing.
He's not kidnapped and none. I got it. I will kill everybody in Ohio.
Talk like that. What are you
Well,
doing?
your dad.
Daddy.
Your dad's a made man. He's a made man. You don't have to worry anymore.
My kids look at me like I'm a regular person.
He don't have to worry. Sure they
I'm
do.
not Howie Bell. I'm daddy.
No.
Yeah, I'm daddy.
You ever took him to shows? I used to take my son to shows.
They did the shows.
Yeah.
Carly, when's the last show you been to?
Bye.
I don't remember that church one.
Everybody said
See that? I went to the church one. See that?
Hey.
They do a clean show.
Right.
The church
Think you
one.
cuss so much.
Yeah,
or
I
something.
cuss so much.
Yeah.
I cuss at home all the time. That's why I love Kirk Franklin.
Me too.
Kirk Franklin was like, you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah. But we do have vernaculars. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
We're smart individuals.
Where's Brooklyn at, Carly?
We can talk. We can speak.
Huh?
Call her. We want to say hi to her. We want to say hi to.
Brooklyn went where?
She's downstairs.
Oh, she went downstairs. Don't show everybody our house. You know it ain't clean.
Well, Brooklyn,
Yeah,
call
you gotta
her.
make sure you remind them. They be TikTok
famous.
with a dirty background.
I'm the same man. Get the kid in here.
There she is.
Hey, pretty.
She looks just like her mom.
This your daddy's friends.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Your daddy's on radio. Brooklyn Bob. Your daddy's on radio. You on radio, girl. How you doing?
Good.
All right. It's good to see you.
Hey, how many TikTok videos you made today?
Look at her. She ready. She know how to post the phone.
How many TikTok videos have you made today?
She's a runner. She's a track star.
How many TikTok videos you made today, baby?
TikTok videos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I made an acting video.
Nice.
You go.
Okay.
Girl.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your,
Way to go.
What's your TikTok name? What's your TikTok name so they can follow you on TikTok?
Brooklyn acting.
Brooklyn acting.
I just put my age for no reason.
Okay. So Brooklyn acting. How old are you, Brooklyn?
Brooklyn space acting 9.
Brooklyn Space Acting.
Talk about it.
On TikTok.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you.
Ready. She's producing.
Yeah. Look at her.
Yeah, TikToking her ass off.
Yeah.
That's great.
Where's your mommy at?
That's beautiful.
Where's your mommy at?
Brooklyn looks just like mommy. She looks just like
right,
Toya.
look just like mommy.
Just
Trust me,
like
I'm
her.
saying. Where's mommy
No,
at?
she don't.
Oh man, she looks just like her mom.
Where's mommy?
Downstairs.
Downstairs. Tell mommy to come to the
Yeah, we want to say hi to her.
Yeah, tell mommy to come to the camera. Carly Bell.
Brooklyn,
This
your
my
dad
two
is a
daughters.
cute.
Girl,
So she can see what daddy's doing.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Alright.
That's Carly
That's
Bell.
Carly.
Carly Bell.
Carly Bell and Brooklyn Bell.
Carly, Brooklyn, DC.
Carly's going to get
We're
mommy.
gonna cut y'all off if mommy don't come to the phone in like 10 seconds.
Y'all can just tell her what
Yeah,
daddy's
that's
doing.
all. Right.
Now that daddy's checking in, and just checking
Just
in
checking in. Daddy,
with y'all.
I just tried to do my duty, and it wasn't supposed to last this long.
Alright, just checking in, so y'all can see what he's doing and where he's at.
Mommy is on camera. She got a.
There's
Oh,
Toya. Hi, Toya.
The Stephen G sister. How you doing? How are you?
Yeah, that's mommy. Mommy don't want to get too close to the camera.
We see. She's
Sideways.
like, I said hi.
Yeah, mommy. Come back on the camera, mommy. We don't care if you get the head.
Love you, sister.
Good to see you, Toya. We gave you a shout
Come
out.
back, Toya. Come back to the camera.
The last time we did a show,
Toya
it
Bell,
was your
come back to the
birthday.
camera. Come back. Put Toya back to the camera.
Yeah, we want to see you, Toya.
Yeah. They want to see you one more time.
We have fun.
They don't care.
Our fans want to see you.
They want to see you. So
Sis,
Carly
yeah,
Bell.
one time.
Put it back on Toya again.
We see your hair look good.
Toya, we want you to know that the last time we recorded,
There she go.
it was your birthday. And we shouted you out. We all said happy birthday.
There she go. Don't be shy about it. You know what I mean?
How you doing?
She in the laundry room, in the /laundry
Oh,
room.
she's still laundry duty.
Well, do it.
That's at my house, so I haven't
Hold on.
completed stuff yet. So yeah.
Mom looked like a pistol telling you that.
Yeah. All right.
That's exactly how my stuff looks right now. Yeah.
We gone. That's enough of that.
For sure.
All right.
We
Love
gone.
you. Love
Bye,
you,
Carly
sister.
Bell. We out of here.
Love you, sister. Love you, niece.
Bye,
All right, we
Bell.
done. We done with the bell.
All right. So
All right,
we are
thank you
like
for that.
30
Thank you for
minutes.
that.
Yeah,
That was like
we love the bell.
That's
We follow the bell.
Extra extended bell shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we love the bell.
I think
Talented
it'll be-
family.
Yeah, that
The
was
scratch.
beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
That was a good scratch.
Yeah, that was good.
And this is a good
That was
show.
good scratch.
We're like 30 minutes over.
Yeah.
We've been
Yeah.
No,
going
we're
in.
not.
It was
You guys, we haven't even taken a break.
We haven't.
You guys tune in to SlapStik
breaks,
Radio.
nothing.
Nothing.
SlapStik
We've been
Radio.
in.
This
Straight raw.
Thank you so
SlapStik
much.
Radio.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
They don't know
Our
how we
fans-
do it, brother. When
No,
we get
they
together.
don't.
Yeah.
They have no idea.
They have no idea.
They have no idea.
Yeah, because they used to go on 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh.
no doubt.
Social media.
Yeah.
Right.
30
As
seconds.
Bob Sumner was
That's
like.
probably
Social media.
Social media.
Somebody give you a mic, you ain't got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You can't entertain for 3 minutes.
Nah, we going. How long we been going?
Hour and a half.
2
Hour and a
hours.
half?
2 hours and a half.
2
2 and a half
hours.
hours.
Shit, 2 hours and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, you thought it was an hour and a half. We 2 hours and a half.
Yeah.
Right.
We 30 minutes
How
over.
long? We 30 minutes over?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Get mad.
We
Yeah,
been rolling.
Come on.
Hey, before we shut it off, let me throw this
We
in
got
there.
30 more minutes of commentary.
Commentary.
Hey, let me throw this in there right
I
quick.
haven't said it.
Yeah, we gotta close it out.
Stephen G, let me say this real quick, y'all.
Go ahead.
We'll be at Easter Weekend Comedy Bash in Lorraine, Ohio, at the Tabernacle. Let me see what it's saying.
Lorraine.
Yep,
Take
Ohio.
those sunglasses back off. So you
24.
You can see.
I won't be to see him. 2428
At all.
Lorraine
You won't be
Avenue,
able to see it all.
Lorraine, Ohio. I'll be opening April 2nd for Lorraine Williams, Marlon Ballard, and Nicholas Banks.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
All right.
All right.
Good shit right there.
What's the
That's
date?
all right.
What's the
That's
date?
cold blooded.
Yeah.
April 2nd.
April 2nd.
April
Okay.
2nd.
Okay. And Lorraine,
I'm
Tisa,
talking about.
let's talk about your next show. I see you got Mark Gregory coming.
I do. So Saturday, April
Mark Gregory.
Mark Gregory. Shout out to Mark Gregory.
Yeah, Dick Gregory's
Nephew.
Dick Gregory's nephew.
him.
Dick Gregory's
Yeah,
nephew.
that's my good brother right
Funny,
there. Mark
funny,
Gregory.
funny.
Funny.
So-
Genius mind. Genius mind.
Very much
Like
so.
his uncle, yeah.
So Saturday, April the 17th, I, Tisa Braddy, a.k.a. Chalk the Piece, am bringing in comedy shows to the L in Springfield, Ohio. We got Ro the Realist, Dusty Lewis, and Mark Gregory.
All right.
Nice.
I'm not a janky promoter.
Dusty Lewis.
Come have a good time.
Beautiful, beautiful.
What time does the show start?
The show starts at 8. Doors open at 7. Tickets available at get on my page. Talk the Piece Presents. You know, whether it be on Facebook or Instagram.
Talk to what?
Chalk the Piece Presents.
Okay.
Chalk Day Piece Presents.
Okay.
And so for my family that I have just met today, you know, we all family.
Love
That's right.
I expect to see all y'all there. You know, no fee associated with your insurance.
Aww.
So yeah, come through. Please bring a guest with you. And
Chalk Day Peace.
Chalk Day Peace.
That's just in Springfield?
Well, yeah, that's where I'm at right now because there's nothing going on. You know, the Dayton Funny Bone is closed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my girlfriend Charmaine Petty Blunt and I, we got together.
We don't have anybody to do Black Night. That's why it's closed.
I mean, whether it be Black Night or just live, you know, in the spirit of live comedy.
They close Black Night.
Is that what it is?
That's what it.
Well, come to Springfield anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come and get these laughs. We putting them on.
They really want to do it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's good
Maybe
stuff.
we can get your
This is why we need you. This is why we need you.
Going. I'm trying to keep it going. I don't get
why we need people
from
like
the
yourself.
shows, people. You know what I'm saying?
This is
I'm
why
not
we
out
need
to profit or anything of that nature. I'm just out to have a good time.
And it's for the love of comedy.
It is for the love of comedy. I love live comedy.
Laughter is the best medicine.
We put one on in November. I put one on in March. April 17th. We're gonna run it back one more again. Let's keep it going on a monthly basis. If I can get the 3 of y'all to come in and headline, we got that's May, June, July.
There you go.
Know what I'm saying?
That's
so
why I strategically planned this show.
It looks like chess. It looks like chess.
Well, I want to say this to everybody here. This was fun.
I had fun too.
Like, we just freestyle and
Sure.
you know, shout out to you know, to Misha and SlapStik, and you know what? To just do the show.
Just do it.
Just do it.
That's a lot of faith. You know what I'm saying?
Just do it. That's what we've been doing.
It's the takeover,
Howie,
y'all.
that's what we've been doing.
That's some different shit.
Yeah.
I love you for that.
I love you. I'm gonna tell you why. A long time, Howie. A long time. We've been through for over 10 years.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's been over 10 years since like 2007, 8ish.
At least.
And one thing I appreciate
way
is
over
that
10 years.
I can call Howie whenever I need him. Like whenever I need to book a show or whatever. Like even this, I'm like, Howie.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about Howie, he always answers. If he doesn't answer, because we're important motherfuckers.
Yeah. We're gonna talk.
We're gonna talk. He always gets back at me. Like I can always reach Howie, and that's one thing I appreciate. And I love you, Howie.
Thank you. I love you too.
Always and forever.
No
That's
doubt.
what I tell you.
And one thing I felt when I walked into the studio was intention. So, Misha, if we could just thank you for being the CEO and everything of SlapStik Entertainment.
Thank you.
That spirit of intention. As soon as Misha is not playing,
that?
y'all.
No.
You know what I'm saying? She's not new to this. She's I remember when she sold out the Marriott in Springfield, Ohio. You hear me? All 3 conference rooms.
Misha knew Kevin Hart before I knew Kevin.
Exactly.
Right. So I remember times when she was like, yeah, you know Kevin Hart, and then I'm like, you keep talking about
Kevin Hart. You know
and
Kevin
then I'm
Hart.
like, and no, she
And she really did.
Yeah, and before I worked with her. You know what I'm saying? And
it
was like a time when that would happen. And so that's just a testament to who you are.
She's
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Here's the heart. I love each and every one of y'all, and I'm so glad for y'all's presence tonight.
Bring people that we know.
Thank you.
People that and comics that we don't know.
Yes, absolutely.
You know?
And
not
those
just
of
people
you who are scared to journey into the, the comedy land, do your thing.
Don't be afraid.
Nah, don't be afraid. You know what I mean? Don't do.
And once you're bit by the bug, the comedy bug,
you're
strong.
in. Yeah.
You're strong. You're in.
Yeah.
You're part of the alumni.
It's like once you go black, you never go back.
The life.
Part of the life.
And look, this life is you know what I'm saying? It's a motherfucker now. So
it is now.
You want to be a part of this? Be ready.
Know what you're getting into.
It can be very depressing. It can be very depressing, and it can be be very rewarding.
But then
Yes,
they
it
have
can.
forerunners like you all, you know what I'm saying, to reach
we
out
try.
to. So
Sure.
We try.
you young and up,
Sure.
and not young in
Sure.
age, but maybe young in gift. You young and up comedians, you
Yeah.
know, who are maybe hesitant on venturing
And-
into the comedy world. You know, reach out to these seasoned comedians.
Tisa,
They are
Tisa.
not
There you go.
hesitant.
Tisa is your name, right?
It
Tisa.
is.
That's
it
so,
is.
you know, so funny. I used to have
There
a
you go,
girl,
sister.
I used to have a girlfriend at Benedict College in Columbia,
I went
South
to
Carolina.
Benedict. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah,
That was me. I lost weight. I was bigger.
But Tisa was my girlfriend. Her name was Takora, but I used to call her Tisa.
Mhm.
That's funny. And she was a small frame woman. She had bigger titties. But she was a small frame woman.
I'm about to get mine done because I just got my stimulus, so I'm about to get mine
She
out
was
in a
a
minute.
beautiful woman.
Just leave your
Yeah.
bra on when you have sex.
Yeah, she was
Leave your
great.
bra on.
Yeah, she was beautiful.
And
Just
then
like you.
pop the titty out over top of the bra. That's all you do.
Beautiful woman. She just
Leave your bra on, pop the titty out over top of the bra.
Gives it that plump.
And then it
She
gives it
bigger.
that plumpness.
She was a small frame,
It'll hold it up.
bigger titty woman. That's
Yeah.
all. You know.
That's all.
Yeah. But
Small
I think
frame though.
Tisa, and that's Tisa's her.
I love them. The small frame, bigger
Yeah.
titty.
Small frame, bigger
Right.
titty.
Even if they fix the
Ooh.
titties,
Those are
the
cold.
nipple's still gonna be the same size.
Well, the nipples might. Yeah, I don't know. That's something.
They're gonna be real. All I know is they will be real.
Can't change the lid on the pop. It's
I
the same
remember,
size.
I remember, brother. I'm not gonna tell you his name. I'm not gonna say his name. He said, we were in L.A. and he said, you know, all these girls got fake titties. I said, well,
Not all of them though.
but I said, guess what? Them nipples are real.
Right.
Them nipples real. I don't give how. I don't
Nipples is
know.
real.
If you drink Faygo, the same lid fit on a 32 ounce fits on a 2 liter.
Yeah.
So they don't do nothing about the nipples.
Well, you know, that's Detroit stuff. Detroit stuff, shit. All
It's Rick in
any bitch
Miami.
drinking Faygo, her titties is real. All the Faygo drinkers' titties real.
Hell yeah.
Fat and sinking. They fat and sinking. They both.
You gotta
So
suck all of
you
it.
don't know. You don't know if they fake. You be like, oh,
Every Faygo drinker.
them
titties.
fat, but they
Facts.
true fat.
They're real.
But they fat, but they're real.
They're real. They're real
They're
titties.
real
That's
titties.
Matter of fact, I like titties. Faygo titties.
I watch Shaka Zulu.
How did we end the show like that?
Yeah, I watch Shaka
Teaching
Zulu.
titties.
Yeah, about titties.
No,
Titties ain't got nothing to do with it.
I watch Shaka Zulu every like 3-4 months
Yeah,
just to
yeah.
see Namdi.
But everybody like big titties, but
Yeah.
everybody like big asses and all that shit. But I actually like titties.
I like
people
titties.
be like tripping on titties. I like titties.
I like
I just
to.
became a fan in the last 10 years.
Nah, yeah, I've been a
Oh,
fan
man.
since the
Come on,
beginning.
man.
I've been a fan since birth. I've been a fan of the
For real.
titties for a very long time.
I was
Especially the
12.
big areolas. If you got the big areolas,
Yeah.
your shit get the whole shit, your shit dark.
I was 13 years old talking about TNT. And my mama like, nigga, you 12.
Yeah, if you're a whole light skinned woman with some old black areolas that look round and
I do it in front of the
I fuck with
company.
it like that.
I do this. I can't wait the company come over. TNT. You know you get, yeah, 3. So what? You gonna give me the titties still.
And you know what? My blind uncle told me that the areolas.
I do it in front of the company.
Nah,
I
yeah,
can't wait
Real,
for it.
areolas. And you know what he said? He touched
The areolas go.
He said he touched this chick's areolas one time and said the bitch was worth $40.
Oh shit.
I said I gotta learn, bro.
I definitely like the color of your areolas be in the crack of your ass. You know, the black in the crack of your ass.
Be the same color.
With the crack like all the way down from the top to the bottom is be dark, and that be like your whole ass pussy area. I fuck with all that. We in the show X-rated. Fuck it.
In the show with
I
that
fuck with
shirt.
all that. You know what I'm saying?
Dookie booty tan.
Same color as your areolas is the crack of your ass.
The dookie booty tan.
Make you want to do more with it.
Right,
You know,
and
it's
the
like,
original hair color is the same color as your nipples in the crack of your
oh,
ass.
nigga, talk about it.
Facts.
That's factual roller.
Money G, where can we find you at on social media?
Yeah, let's end this shit.
Well, you know, you're right. Where can we find you on social media?
Thank you, Misha.
www.
Hey, Misha, thank you so much.
Porn.com, nigga.
Yeah.
No, you can only strip at the silver.
BBW.
That's it.
Hey, look. 2 BBW plus 1 lucky guy.
DD Danny.
Where can you find me, man? You can find me all over this shit.
Tell them where to find me, man. Find me at Money G Goins, MONEY.
And the coldest open mic night in the city of Columbus, Ohio.
Wednesday night.
The Red Rock
Pub, man.
Red Rock Pub, Broad Street, Reynoldsburg, Ohio.
7167,
7167,
Ohio.
Black Lake. It's
East
right
Broad.
by Reynoldsburg. It's
East
bam.
Broad, East Broad.
Y'all know what it is.
Money G Goins at Instagram, also.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hassan Hancock.
Yeah, shout out to Hassan Hancock. Also, Money G at Funny Bone.
Hassan, my
YouTube
man.
page.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Put that thing together, man, and it's a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
And Howie, where can we find you?
Oh, you can always find me at HOWIEBIZZELL. That's Howie Bizzell. You know what I'm saying? That's on the gram. Of course, Howie Bell on a regular fucking Facebook. And
On regular shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Howie Bizzell.
Howie Bizzell.
That's who I am.
I'm Stephen G, y'all.
Hey, look, this was some incredible ass conversation.
I agree.
Incredible.
We almost went 3 hours.
And
fucking
we almost did
we can
it.
go another hour.
We could. Straight up.
Easily.
Fuck these.
With this group here.
Yeah. And with the subject matter that we've been talking about.
Sure.
That we made up.
I swear to God, but I'm gonna tell you,
Well, we're smart.
we did not get it all out.
We did not
we
make
didn't.
all that up.
We didn't.
No, we
I
didn't.
didn't get through anything.
No, we didn't.
She didn't get through anything.
I didn't
She
get
put a
through
piece of
anything.
paper up. We didn't get the
2 pieces of paper, and I don't even have an outline.
Hey.
And we didn't get through shit.
So
But
we
this is
really
a
been
great show.
improv, really.
Yes.
And she was like, just go for it. And you still got 2
Entertainment.
pieces of paper
Still.
you wanted to do something.
Yeah. That she hadn't even touched on.
Winning.
That means we gotta be back.
We're
What's going on? And we can
Well, they
tell.
were live.
Mine.
Because I'll pay attention to everything else, like
Right.
the comments, and like I won't focus on what I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So,
You know, just start just knowing who's
Yeah.
watching us. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's all for us, man. You know what I mean? Man.
Man, no.
Hey, man.
Man.
Hey, don't play with it, man.
But we did have some, because I was on there, and then I logged off.
Man.
My intentions.
Man.
Rock mics and never quit. People say I'm cold as ice.
What's the
I'm
best?
blessed with it.
What's the best food spot in Columbus?
Ooh.
The best food spot in
Tonight
Columbus.
it's Misha's
Wow.
kitchen.
Well,
Kids,
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good
Yeah.
food spots.
Cajun boil,
Any
ginger
black
roll.
on any Misha? Any black on?
Cajun Boys called
Cajun boil, ginger roll.
on Ginger
Yeah,
Road.
I do go there.
I love that.
Cajun Boy on
Black
Ginger
on?
Road.
Black
Yep,
on?
black on.
Never
Right.
disappointed.
I
Never
point,
disappointed.
never disappointed. I've been there a few
Love it.
times.
It's called.
And I pointed out
Oh.
Val's, the
Alright.
Caribbean restaurant, the Jamaican
Alright.
restaurant down the
Now,
street.
And
They knew you were
if
coming.
you like
That's black on,
Jamaican,
of course.
Yes.
Mhm.
Cause
we
they
got
were,
black.
So-
We
so-
got
so- so-
some black stuff, bro.
So Steven, so let's say it right. The 2 that you just named.
Cajun
Same right.
boil.
The
Give them the proper, you know, the proper shit, the proper shit.
Enunciation.
enunciation.
Cajun boil.
Cajun boil.
Say it again.
Cajun boil.
Cajun boil.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Ginger roll.
Ginger Road.
We passed there.
I don't know
Come in
the
here. I'll show you.
exact address, but it's Ginger Road
Gotta go there, bro.
here in Columbus.
Black on.
East side, black on.
Yeah.
The food is awesome.
Cajun boil.
Yep.
It's
Black on.
That's what we're gonna do,
awesome.
Howie.
There we
When
go.
you come back,
It's awesome.
we're going to eat.
It's
That's what me and
awesome.
Eddie
I love
Bryant
it.
did when
I
I went to
love
DC.
it.
We
It's
went
awesome.
everywhere.
Caribbean.
My baby Slim
Val.
like to eat.
Now we got everybody selling
Hold on. Caribbean.
Val's Caribbean.
vows.
Val's Caribbean.
And they knew you were coming, Howie, and they said, Mish, if you bring Howie, we got whatever he wants. We're going to hook him up.
For free.
They're
Yeah.
probably closed right now.
No, they might still be open. I can call them.
It's 9:47.
They might still be open.
No, they might still be 2:11 or
Yeah.
2:30.
Yeah, who's ever open will do good.
I'm gonna call
And
them.
who else? Any other black businesses? Let's do that. Cause we get ready
And
to
point
get
them and shout them out.
Anybody else? Anybody else? It don't have to be food. Anybody else? In
Just
Columbus,
business.
Ohio.
I'm gonna take my
business.
headphones off so I can call.
Anybody else in Columbus, Ohio that you know of, man? Black business. You know, I just want to shout out this thing anyway. Any entrepreneurs or any black businesses in Columbus, Ohio, I love y'all. Keep doing your thing and call us, man. We still here. We still on the
Call
air
us.
right now.
We'll shout you out.
Yeah, we'll shout you out. We'll do whatever you need for us to do. And I'm gonna tell you
No
something.
doubt.
This is your brother Howie Bell, and I haven't been on the air like this.
Yeah.
In Columbus.
We'll
No,
put you
no.
together with somebody else and everything.
And we
But,
on,
hey,
we on, man.
get you some money. That's what
Are
we're
y'all
trying
still
to do.
open?
Yeah.
This is why we're here.
That's why.
I'm about
That's
to
why
put
we're
you on
doing
air,
it.
okay?
That's why we're here. That's why
We're in the studio with Howie Bell. We're wondering if you're open. I'm about to put you on air.
Come on,
We're
come on.
promoting.
Oh, we're going live on the air.
We're going live on the air right now. We got Jermaine's from Val's Caribbean on the air. What's happening,
wow.
Jermaine?
Hold up, Val. Hold
What's
up.
up?
What's up, Val Scorpion? How you doing, man?
Uh-huh.
Jermaine, that's Howie Bell talking to you.
How you doing? How you doing, sir?
Hey, man, how you doing, Jermaine? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fine, boss. I'm doing fine.
All right, so we need some oxtails and some all kind of shit.
Jerk everything.
Right?
Yeah.
It's great, but if you don't call me around like
Oh,
Hey. What y'all got left? Me and
How
Howie are
about
gonna come
tomorrow?
down.
Hey, look, so
You got any wings?
10 o'clock, we pretty much closed. We
Yeah.
closed at 9.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, we wrapping up.
They wrapping up.
yeah, you got it's been closed at 9. Look at man.
Man,
Go to the
yeah.
club.
We just got through. We're on the air right now. Hold on.
That y'all want to be at the show.
Hold on, man.
Some dinner for y'all real quick.
Hold on, man. I gotta put you on the spot because we live right now. So you know, we all hungry in this motherfucker, and you ain't got shit to eat. So all we want to say is your shit good, but we ain't got shit to eat. That's all we want to say. So you know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. I know y'all.
We'll get some chips.
On y'all mouth right now.
Oh,
I'll
man.
tell you before the show.
So just give us, because we shouting out all